So last week we stopped at lesson 2, is it? We finished lesson 2. Yeah, we finished lesson 2. We also had learned Kono and... Okay, let me just do a very quick recap about this. So just now there was a question about the difference between Kode and Kono, right? So as I mentioned, Kode is immediately followed by a grammar particle, right? Wa. In this case it will be wa. Okay, Kode wa. Okay, so if you take note of the English translation here, this is a book. Right? This is a book. You're just stating a fact. This is a book. Right? Then next we look at Kono. Where is Kono? Kono. For Kono, immediately it is followed by a noun. Right? Then our particle comes after the noun. Right? So this is translated to, for example, this umbrella. So literally we are just putting the noun immediately after the word this. So Kode is this also. Kono is also this also. But the difference is in the usage of it in the sentence structure. Right? So as I say, this is my book versus this book is mine. Both is the same meaning, right? No differences, right? Both same meaning, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically the differences is just how we use it. Then I mentioned to you the second one, this one, kono kasa wa watashi no desu. This one you are able to give more information. Okay? I mean for now this the example that we give here is very short only. We don't really have a lot of information. But if you want to add a lot more words at the back of something, then you can use the second one, kono, will be easier to write a sentence. Okay, then last week we also learned something, no something, right? For example, A, no, B. So what is this A, no, B? It's just saying that B related to A. B is affiliated or related to A. Okay, so for example, Nihongo no kyokasho. So kyokasho is textbook. So textbook that is related to Japanese, which means Japanese textbook. Right? Then for example, watashi no, for example, I write here, watashi no kuruma. Okay, watashi no kuruma, kuruma is car. So, hi. So watashi is my. Okay, watashi is mine. Is me lah. Okay, me. So the kuruma is car. So the car that's related to me, which means my car. Okay, so if you cannot see, maybe you want to adjust a little bit. The first row is available. Our friend Sri is not coming today. Yeah. Okay, take your time later down. Okay, then we look at number 2. Number 2 is basically what I mentioned earlier on. Watashi no enpitsu. So enpitsu is pencil. Pencil that is related to me, which means my pencil. Alright, so this no can be used to show like possession, can be used to show like affiliation, can be used to show like connection between A and B. Right? In Chinese, we often use it as 的 lah. Okay? It's like water something. Right? 公司的 something. Okay? We often use it as 的. So think of it as 的. Okay? It's quite universal. Okay. Any questions about this one? Nothing? The conversation also okay, huh? Okay, then we go through the homework. Okay, but before wait for her to come back, then we go through the homework, huh? Homework got finished? Yeah. If you never do, also fine with me. But then it's your own learning that is at the course here, lah. Okay. So the reason why we do homework is so that you make mistakes, then you can correct the mistakes. Then you will remember the mistakes for life. Yeah. We just hold on. Today everybody half day? So you went back physically to office?
Yeah.
Wow. Half day only go to the office. They should have just made it work from home.
My boss doesn't like, he don't believe in work from home.
Very boomer. Very boomer. But yeah lah. Honestly, they should consider, make it like Can see? If not, you want to shift here also can, huh? Yeah, I feel that company, they need to play by, they cannot play by the book all the time. They need to think like, in what case will benefit the worker more. Like, transportation go and fro already, how much money already? If it's half a day already. Yeah. Careful of the leg. Okay, let's talk about the homework, lesson 1 and 2. What dropped? Okay, please be very careful. Okay, lesson 1 and 2. So the homework is lesson 1 and 2. So lesson 1 we learn something watashi wa kakuse desu. Literally the wa is just the first particle they will ever learn. Like in English we say I am. Yeah. In English we learn I am or he is. Right? Is and am is denoted by wa in this case. There's a lot of chair I can put here also. I won't drink, I promise. Okay. Okay, number 1 question. Are you a student? Let's start with our friend here. Sorry, I cannot remember the names yet. Is it Jinku?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I should reply you.
Yeah, you just
Yes.
No, you need to give me the question. So, what is, are you a student?
What are you a student?
Yes.
So I
You saw you don't know?
I thought I need to reply that. No.
Oh, no, we are supposed to translate whatever sentence you have here. The instructions here at the top. Translate English into Japanese, then write in hiragana. Okay. Okay, you know the second answer. Anybody know the first answer? Okay, next one maybe Serene, is it?
You mean the
First one, are you a student?
I don't know whether correct or not, but it's like I wrote another kakuse desu ka?
Very good. Yeah, it is. Have more confidence. So, a na tawa ga ku se I desu. Then the question will be ka. There's no question mark in Japanese language, so we use ka to represent the question.
Must put the dot, the full stop, right?
The 句号, yeah? Yeah, to end the sentence. Okay? So, we don't really say question mark in Japanese, but recent days, modern Japanese, they start to use question mark. Okay? But those are usually for like novels or modern manga. But traditional text, there is still
So
no...
with hiragana?
Yeah. There's no question mark from the start of time.
Totally no punctuation.
Have.
Like what?
Have the
Have
combo
punctuation,
like that,
closing of the sentence 句号. And also comma, you'll see later. Have punctuation. No question mark only.
So
Okay.
regardless question
Exclamation
or
mark also
answer.
don't have lah.
Sorry?
Exclamation mark.
The one also don't have. Okay.
So regardless question or answer, you will still put the full stop behind lah.
Yes. Yes, we will end the sentence off like that. Okay, so anata wa kakuse desu ka? So wa is, or rather is are in this case lah. Anata is you. So you are student? Question mark. Right? You are student? So kakuse, we don't pronounce the u, right? We don't say gakuse, right? Kakuse. The u is silent, huh? Kakuse. Okay. Next, the answer please. Yes, I'm a student.
Kaksen desu.
Okay. Hi. Then the comma. Gaku se. Let me rewrite this one.
I got in trouble inside with that.
Yes. What you put what? Okay, is hi kakse desu. I omitted the watashi wa because we all know we are talking about the person, right? The question already asked anata, so it's referring to you. So we just omit it. If you want to put,
I got add in the watashi wa.
if you want to put in, it's fine.
Yeah, I got right, but I think it's a bracket. So it's like optional. Watashi wa.
Right. In Japanese, when we speak to Japanese people, usually we will omit all the he, her, she, they, I, you, because it is known in the conversation that if it's not me, they must be talking about you lah. If it's talking about you or some other people, then you need to specify the subject. Otherwise, usually we will omit. We won't talk about the subject. Because every sentence you say 我 watashi wa, very sian, right? Yeah. So So we will just omit it when we're answering questions. Okay? Hai, gakusei desu. And it's pronounced as gakusei, not gaksen. Please take note. Gakusei desu. S-E-I. Okay? Next, A2. No, I am jobless. Yes, Nobel.
Yeah. Watashi. Always the wrong one.
Okay, watashi.
This is the wrong
Yeah,
one.
you read out first.
I don't know what this is.
It's okay.
Ka. Mu. Mu. What's L?
This is not supposed to be L also.
No, show.
Yeah, this
It's
show.
she and yo, right?
This is she. Yeah,
That
she write two of them in two box.
Oh, it's together.
Yeah, it's
Right.
show. Okay.
Mu, show. You're supposed to write the she and yo together in
Oh,
one box,
that's why.
because they are contracted word.
Oh,
So
the
we,
L and the.
yes, it's not L, it's she. Okay, musho u
Ka.
ku des.
Oh, still need to write this.
Yes, we have to write des. Okay, des is just a formal end to their sentence. Okay, mushoku desu. Okay, mushoku desu. Okay, I omitted the watashi wa because it's known that we're talking about him already. Okay, talking about me already. Okay, next one. Excuse me, who are you? Excuse me, who are you? Yes.
すいません。すいません。どなたですか？
Very good. Sumimasen. Alright, sumimasen. Do na ta desu ka? Right?
I wrote this photo. Anata wa dare desu ka?
ちょっとwhat? ちょっと?
あなたは誰ですか?
I mean, あなたは誰ですか is okay, but it's a bit too casual.
Okay.
Right? We use donata to be more formal, especially when you don't know who the other party is. It could be your CEO, so you don't want to offend this person who you're asking about his identity. Okay? すみません、どなたですか? Alright, すみません、どなたですか? Okay, next. Kunza.
This one is 私はシンガポールのタンと申します。
Okay, Ken. You give the entire sentence.
Yeah,
This need to say
literally the entire.
シンガポールのタンです. Alright, so シンガポール you write in katakana. Very good. Alright, シンガポール. Written like that.
Katakana.
Yes.
Cannot write under hiragana.
For a start, maybe your practice hiragana is okay lah. But Singapore is a country.
Let's say when we are talking, let's say when we talk to people, we also just can talk like that, so it doesn't feel like too casual or what. Let's say we skip the watashi wa in front.
Yeah, we always skip. I mean, in Chinese, do you say wo all the time? No, right?
So you write short one.
Yeah lah.
No,
Just
I will write the full thing also, but just that I note down that this is extra optional word.
can.
So the whole 看来有点
Singapore no. Then tan must be written in katakana. Tan, ta, tan, des. Finish. Singapore no tan des. Alright, if you want to add watashi, it's also okay. Watashi wa Singapore
This
no tan.
kan is the
Katakana. Yes, because you are a foreign name. You are not a Japanese name. So we use
Wait, what's
katakana.
that two again? After the no,
Ta. Ta,
how is what?
tan. The question
Huh?
The question. Read the question.
The name
Yeah.
says Tan.
Yes.
I wrote something very different.
Right, tan. You write hiragana, is it? Likely you'll write hiragana.
Oh.
Okay? I'm writing foreign names. I'm writing foreign borrowed words in katakana. Okay, that is the right way to go. I mean, I told you guys, please focus on memorizing hiragana. That's also true. So if you write hiragana, don't blame yourself. It's okay. You focus on one thing first. Katakana can be at the back of your mind for now. But however, the rule of thumb is we should still use katakana for all foreign words. Okay? Next, question 3. Is he a Chinese too?
Sorry, I
Yeah.
got it wrong.
Oh. You want to? How do you know you got it wrong? Anybody want to try? 3. Okay, come. Very good. So she used the word mo. So we learned in lesson 1 the particle mo means also, right? So kare mo chu, right? This is a contracted word. So chu u go ku jin desu. Then we ask the question ka, right? So kare mo, right? Mo is our particle here. Mo is like also, right? He is also Chinese, right? Chu goku jin. Okay. Okay, the jin is just the person. Okay, is he a Chinese person?
Can I use kali wa?
No, because we are asking, is he a Chinese too? Right, there's a to at the back of the question. So the to acts like a also. So it is, the translation for that will be using the particle mo. Okay. So if you want to say wa, it will be, the translation will become, is he a Chinese, without the to.
No.
Okay, there's no emphasis on whether that person also Chinese.
What is Chinese?
Chugoku is a country name that is, the spelling of that is decided by Japanese writer. So we don't write Chugoku in katakana, we write it in hiragana. Okay, however, for some names like Singapore, we write it in katakana. For words like Malaysia, we write it in katakana. Because the Japanese people did not rewrite it. Right? They did not rewrite it, so that's why some countries' name will be in hiragana, some countries' name will be in katakana. Right? Next. No, he is not a Chinese. Anybody want to try? He is not something. Nobody.
じゃないです
One more time.
じゃないです
A bit too short. A bit too
The
short.
dollar is yeah. No.
Okay. Okay, a bit too short that one, but okay, correct. Iye. Chu. Goku.
I already said for E.
Jin.
This is
Ja. So ja is also a contracted sound, right? My eye is wrong. Rimasen. Okay, いえ、中国人じゃありません。Okay. What do you mean travel here?
You write what? Kaiwa, is it?
Okay.
Yeah, she write Kaiwa. And the what as well.
By the way, only for the first few lessons I will write down. So
Yeah, but
please.
actually Kaiwa also right, right? I mean correct lah, that's it.
Yeah, kare wa
That's at least a short form
中国
only
人.
mah. I mean,
Yeah,
not short
I'm
form.
omitting because we're already asking whether is he a Chinese, so we just omit
Yeah, so
that
you're
talking about him
but
already.
your wa is wrong.
The wrong one.
I changed the one how many times already?
Okay, so just now he says janai
You
desu.
see the wa, the part.
Actually, janai desu is too short for the answer. If you want to go for the shortest one,
Yeah.
we learn this thing called so, right? So,
Also there's
S-O. So ja arimasen.
Oh.
That means that is not the case. Right? Remember? So if you don't want to repeat the entire Chugokujin, you can just say so. So ja arimasen. That means that's not the case. So that means that is the case. So dewa or so ja arimasen means that is not the case. Alright?
You say so that's the case. Then
So ja arimasen means that's not the case. Right? That will be the shortest you can contract already. Iye so ja arimasen. If you don't want to repeat the entire Chugokujin. Yeah.
so you can apply to like other thing like
So just refers to whatever was mentioned before.
can refer to yourself also not?
What do you mean?
Like if you ask you are you Chinese then you say so.
No, so is referring to whatever in the question before.
Uh-huh.
So whatever you mentioned about you or me, you are referring back to the question.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Okay.
so I can say you can use when you wrote
In Chinese we say 是这样的. The 样 refer to whatever was mentioned before, right?
uh-huh.
Yeah lah. So can be you or me also lah. You get it?
Mm.
That's the case. That is. That means what is that? That is referring to the previous question. So same thing as English, the explanation here. Alright, so this the so can be referring to whatever was mentioned in the question. The question can be talking about you, can be talking about him, right? That is already decided in the question before. Right? So is just an overarching response. Okay, is this your key? Yes.
あなたの鍵ですか？
あなたの鍵ですか? Okay, that's one answer. あなたの鍵ですか? Okay. So your key? Well, literally this question is asking your key. Then there's another way to answer this, right? Anybody got one more answer? Yeah. So これは then あなたの鍵ですか? I'm talking about another answer.
I start with unknown because they like to do this.
Okay, yes, so we start with kono, right? Because why? This your key, right? So the question is we are starting with kono. That means your key, right? So kono kagi wa anata no desu ka. Alright, この鍵はあなたのですか? Right, so literally this translates literally this is this your key translates directly to this answer actually. この鍵はあなたのですか? Right? If you are saying the first answer, right? これはあなたの鍵ですか? Then the translation will become this is your key. Alright, this is your key? Question mark. Versus is this your key? Question mark. So the placement of the is changes. We are using kono or kore. But both is same. But both is very subtle difference lah. Both is fine. Both is acceptable. Okay. Please don't focus on copying. Please understand. Okay. Please try to understand. You all can copy now, but sorry. Okay. この鍵は this key, right? This key is yours. No, this is directly translated to this one. This one is saying this is your key. Right? This sentence is literally translating to this is your key.
So he's trying to say this is your key rather than asking is this your key?
And this is your key.
But then if I put a car behind, can I ask, can it be a question?
Both is question.
Oh.
Both got car.
Then it's like, oh, you go with the
Both
car.
is a question.
This is your key.
This is your key versus is this your key. Very subtle difference. Don't pay too much attention to it. Okay? Both is acceptable. Kono or kore is acceptable. Okay? Next, this is my key. A1. Huh? Chicken.
Hi, kaki desu.
Okay. A bit too short, huh? Hi. Kagi desu literally means yes, this is a key.
Oh, no, this is my key.
Yes, so you forgot the my. How would you want to change your answer? Hi.
Kaki no. Watashi no kagi desu.
Yeah. Hi. Watashi no kagi desu. Okay, watashi no kagi desu. Yes, my key. I think I'm missing the word this. So if you want to put the word this in front, just need to put a korewa. Right? But of course, you just say, hi, watashi no desu also can. That means kagi is optional. I mean, we're talking about a key already, one. So literally everybody knows this. It's talking about a key. So the answer can be as short as, hi, watashi no desu. Okay. Any shorter than that, no more already. We cannot say anything already.
Cannot just say like what so less then finish.
Yeah, can also. But that's if the question is asking is it your key. If they say whose key is that and you say so this.
Oh.
How do you reply?
Only if asking my key lah.
Yeah. If they say whose key is that, so that's then it's like yeah about the key, yeah. you're not claiming the key.
What's the second?
これは I'm just adding これは
Which one? You mean the below the word
Oh.
Okay, don't stress so much on writing hiragana first. Please focus on the romaji if you need to. Okay, I'm writing in hiragana because I want you to try to remember. But if you need to write fast, please write in romaji. For now. Don't need to copy word for word for my hiragana. Anyway, I will stop writing the answers on my side once we reach lesson 4 or 5. Yeah, I'm going to remove the training wheel. So you need to start writing fast and also start knowing how to write romaji and hiragana. Okay? Okay, A2. No, this isn't my key. Next. I think Serene.
I write very long I always write the long form one.
It's okay. I will help you shorten it.
Then you know you put Kochira, right? It's an E, then what?
Let's just give the entire answer.
You want me to write the full one?
Yeah, just read the full one.
Kochira watashi kagi de wa arimasen.
Watashi kagi de wa arimasen. You're missing a particle. Watashi no kagi de wa arimasen. Alright? So okay, the shortest one we can go Iie watashi no ja arimasen. That's the shortest you can go But that's not the best of course. If you want to translate word for word, これは私の鍵ではありません。
So just now you say the normal particle is after the kagi, right? So this one the no is after watashi.
Watashi no kagi, correct what? That means kagi related to me what? That means my key what? How do you want to change this?
If, like just now you say watashi kagi no. Still add the no after.
I never say so you said watashi kagi. You didn't say the no.
Yeah, so if watashi kagi no or
Watashi no kagi. It has to be watashi no kagi. Watashi kagi no means nothing There's no meaning to it It has to be between your two items A and B. You cannot put like A, B, no. Then what does it mean? Alright? So you have to put it in the middle between your two subjects. Okay. Okay, number 5. Whose bag is this? Yes, Nobel.
English word.
Kochira.
Okay, very good. Good start. これは これは one more time. これは
I don't know what I write here.
Okay.
Which word?
This one. With the double dot on the top.
Double dot on the top is
No, dare, ga.
Where got dare ga? You haven't learned ga yet You say you use too much time to go translate.
Dare kaba.
No, this one
Dare
is
kaba.
There's no ga. You haven't learned ga yet. Okay, never mind. I'll just give you the answer. Okay. So we want to be polite here. So we don't use dare. Okay, please forget about dare for now. Okay, we use donata. Okay, これはどなたのカバンですか? Right? So kaban is bag, right? Bag related to donata. Donata is who, right? So whose bag?
So when we go outside we talk, we don't say dare. You feel off.
Yeah. You only say dare when you are like damn angry. Dare!
Okay.
or when yeah,
Okay.
or when you
Then I think
when
I
you are the
will
boss lah. when you are the boss then you use dare.
should be a look here.
Yeah.
You are not use darling. Use
We use
donata.
donata all the time to be very polite. Okay? If you want to be even more polite, you can say donata sama. You know what is sama? Yeah, like no, sama is like God already. Okay? We always say okyak sama. Okyak sama means customer. Right? So okyak means customer. Sama just simply means wow, almighty customer. Right? So basically sama is making everything very polite. So if you want to be one level up, donata sama desu ka? That means like wow, 哪一个神？哪一方神来的？ Okay?
If you use to anybody, then the person also.
The person will feel wow, why you so formal? Right? They will be like, why you so formal? Why you call me like why you call me God? Right? But then it's a service industry kind of stuff lah. Okay, they will definitely have to ask you donata sama desu ka? They cannot say like donata desu ka? Okay, for example, you go to check-in hotel, they are not even supposed to use donata desu ka? Donata sama desu ka? Yeah, they need to be most polite in service industry. Okay, that's Mr. Kimura's bag. Okay, maybe Cecilia. Thank you. それは木村さんのカバンです。Right? それは means that is. Right? Okay, so then what means that is Kimura-san, right? We give the polite san, right? Mr. Kimura no kaban. So kaban relating to Kimura-san. Right? So それは Kimura-san no kaban desu. Okay, we are going through very slowly. I want to speed up a bit. Okay, what is that? Very simple.
これは何ですか？
Very good. それは何ですか? Like literally それは何ですか? Okay. It is a box.
あれは箱です。
Okay, she chose to say あれは. Okay, あれは Sorry, あれ is very messy. Yeah. あれは箱です。Okay, あれは箱です。Then you are missing the can is can. Literally they never say that is a box, they say it is a box. So it is already inside your あれはそれは箱です。Can. Okay, number 7. This newspaper is mine.
新聞です。私のです。この新聞は私のです。
Okay, it's a 新聞.
新聞、
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, so this newspaper literally translates to この新聞. Right? This newspaper translates to この新聞. Then we want to say it's mine. Wa. Right? Wa means is. Wa. Then we say 私のです. And finish. Right? 私のです. So 私の simply means mine. Right? Hope this coloring helps you understand.
This one, what is the yellow colour one and blue colour one? The blue colour one is what word?
私の.
Oh, you use?
I just use the kanji already.
So this watashi lah. Tashi is to combine together lah.
I combine everything together into one Chinese word. Because if I write out full, I got no space. Please understand.
How you write the watashi again?
Like that. It's like a her, but instead of her,
It's the opposite for.
yeah. Yeah, then you just change this to this lah.
For.
It's not a for lah. It's a You know the kanji mu.
Oh.
This is mu for katakana, right? So,
私人的私啊。
yeah, 私人的私啦. Yeah. Okay, number 8. Is this dictionary yours? Come, people in front. Are you ready? No?
Sona like sono eh. No, I wrote sono eh.
Huh? They say use kono already. How you use sono?
実証はあなたのですか
Sorry?
この実証はあなたのですか
Okay, very nice. Okay. Ko. Okay, the people at the back give the answer. Konoji sho, right? Sho is a contracted word, so we write both in one box. Konoji sho wa sorry. Ta no desu ka. Right? So let's break this down. Anata no yours wa is この辞書 this dictionary. Okay, move on. Next one. Number 9. Whose cigarette is that? You want to try?
そのタバコは誰のですか
Okay, very good. So, no tabako. そのタバコはどなたのですか Right? In this case, そのタバコ means that cigarette. Okay? Wow. どなたの Okay. そのタバコはどなたのですか Or we can also say, oh cannot, they say use その already. So we cannot change to それ. Okay, number 10 should be quite easy. People at the front.
ありがとうございます。
Okay, ありがとうございます. Or you can just say どうもありがとうございます. See how you want to how polite you want to be lah. Huh? Okay, I won't write ありがとうございます. I think you all know. You are welcome.
どういたしまして。
どういたしまして. Okay, is there a U inside?
Yes.
Have how many U?
One.
One U only. どういたしまして. Okay, ありがとう how many U? Zero. ありがとう U?
One.
One.
ございます U?
Must, yeah, must do.
ございます U?
It's the U is the su lah.
Yeah, the U is the S. ございます right? It's a S, but we don't pronounce the U, silent U. Thank you. Yeah, there's one inside the U. I was trying to test whether you're 1 or 2 or 0. Okay, next. What is your key number? Anybody want to try?
I forgot to do this question.
I'm at the back. Yeah, she wants to try.
鍵番号は何ですか
Okay, 鍵番号は One more time.
鍵番号は何ですか
Okay.
ナンバー。
Very close, but I think you shorten too much. Okay, you need to mention yours. So this.
Very long.
So, あなたの Why you use so no? There's no that here. What?
No, sorry.
Oh, so that. Why? There's no that here also.
No.
So why you use so that? あなたの鍵の番号は Okay. Okay, so she said nani, right? Actually, this is pronounced as nan. Nan desu ka? Right? So when we pronounce as nan and when we pronounce as nani, that one really counts by experience as well. Okay?
I usually
Okay. Nanka, right? When it's behind it's a ka, nanka. Okay? Nani o, when it's W-O behind, then we say nani o. Then when it's like there, like DE, it will be nan there. So that one really comes by experience one. So don't be too, don't pressurize by that for now. It's okay to.
的盒字 is what 啊
On top.
那个
What's the word he write on top? TJN 啊
na and
哦 Nani, okay, okay. The 盒字 is the short form for Nani 啊
Yes. It's read as none.
When you read is Nani? Nani.
Okay, Anyway, please use the recording to revise this again. Okay. If you don't understand, please look at the color. What is represented by what? That will help you understand a lot more about the sentence structure. Okay.
Let me copy the color.
This one you can check. I think we are very much behind time now. The next time, please write in Romaji, Hiragana and Romaji, so that you all can read also. If not, you're over there laughing at your own handwriting. You cannot read. Alright? Don't worry so much about that. I want you to understand first rather than the color. The color is not that important. You color already, you go home also will not revise. Alright? So understand the coloring here first. Then if you need the coloring at home, refer to the video again. Okay? Number 12. This is a Japanese textbook. Anybody in front? Okay, okay. I'm hearing the good stuff, yeah? Okay. Why cannot? Oh yeah. How come suddenly I don't know how to write 5? How come suddenly I cannot write 5? Okay. 日本語の教科書 Okay, 教科書 is textbook です Okay? So 日本語 is written as 日本Right? It's written as 日本語 Right? これは日本語の教科書 So これは means this is 日本語 means Japanese Right? 教科書 simply means textbook Okay? So very straightforward. This is a Japanese textbook. これは日本語の教科書です Okay? We have to say 教科書 related to Japanese because it is Japanese textbook. Okay, we have to put a note there. Okay, what is that book about? Anybody in front? What is that book about? Okay, very good. それは何の本ですか? Okay, so that, right? So there is that, right? So there is that. Sorry, that. Then the wa is, right? Then we have our nan no. Sorry, I'm missing a nan. Okay, wait Nan no. Sorry, I squeezed in 2 letters in one box because I miswrite something. Okay? So nan no. Nan is the question. So nan is what? Okay? Nan no hon. Hon is book. Okay? Then the about. You might be thinking, about is represented by what? The about is represented by the what already. Okay? Nan no hon. So the word no already has about inside already. Right? Nan no hon. Okay? So それは何の本ですか? Okay, A. This book is about car. Anybody?
それは車の本です。
Very good. それは車の本です。Alright, that. So we use それ。それはOh my god. 車の 本です。はい、very good. それは車の本です。So 車の本。車 is car, right? 本 is book. Okay. So we can think of the note as about. Then our 本 as the book. Okay. And we also have それ as this. Then は is like this. Okay.
This is I think you know something like this.
Okay, so それは車の本です。So 車 is in red already, is mean cars. So no is already like about something, okay? Something related to something, about something, something related to something. So 車の本です。Right, book related to cars. So cars book about cars lah. Okay, straightforward. Next, answer the questions then write in hiragana. Number 1. あなたは韓国人ですか?
Are you Korean?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yes, so I need to reply in Japanese.
Yes.
Yeah, then what are you?
Singapore.
Very good.
Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore 人です. Thank you, correct. Okay? Yeah, Singapore 人です. Alright, yeah, Singapore 人です. Straightforward, huh? Number 2. あなたの携帯電話の番号は何番ですか? What are they asking for?
What's your phone number?
What is your phone number? Right?
Nowadays in Japanese, you say the number straight away?
Yeah.
Or you say in the Japanese version?
So something this. Yeah, say in the Japanese number. Say in the Japanese way.
You say so.
Why would they use English?
Then you say so,
Watashi wa
it's like
ten
very short.
wa-
Imagine you say !walao! Same number.
You
My,
was-
my phone number got 535. Usually in English you say 555.
Oh,
Then I go
no.
and find Japanese, there's no
There's no
like
555.
555. You must say go.
Okay, there's a way to say 555. Okay? It's like what you say in Chinese. How you say 555 in Chinese?
How to say 3个5?
Yeah lah, 3个5 lah. In Japanese you will say
How to
3个5.
say sia?
But you haven't learned yet what? So why you all rushing to learn that? For now, stick with the basics first. Don't have creative or funny ideas yet.
Then
Because
somehow like got
Those are learned later.
That's what I was saying. If it's like 777, then I'm like saying
Yeah, then na. Don't have funny ideas yet. You all just started only. We will learn how to say 55, 666 later on along the journey.
0.
Okay? Yeah, 0 is 0 lah.
It's not appendix.
It is. 0 is 0. Is it? Okay, we will talk about that in a while.
No,
Okay.
you know, you need to say, you need
Okay, wait. I need to let's get back. Today lesson we will talk about the appendix as well as lesson 3. Okay, I want to get on track for that. Okay, so we'll talk about numbers in a while. Okay, for now, the most important part for this question is I want you to understand what they are asking. And then the conversation in the previous lesson, we already talked about what are they asking, right? Number, phone number. So I want you to understand this hiragana sentence is basically asking for your phone number. Okay, I don't need you to answer your phone number now because we're going to learn numbers soon. Last week I just tell you all the appendix there can reference if you need to. But we'll learn about the numbers today. Okay, next, number 3. O genki desu ka? They're asking?
How are you?
Very good. How are you? Then how should you reply? Genki desu. Is it?
Hi. Okage-sama de genki.
Very good, thank you. Okay? We have to add in the okage-sama there. Right? It may seem very useless. It may seem like, wow, damn extra. But to Japanese, it means humility. Right? You can reply, oh, genki desu, hi, genki desu. Then the person be thinking like, wow, this person 没有教养. Okay? So we must be more cultured.
No,
Okay? We must be more cultured.
okay, right.
So we'll be more cultured, we must reply with the okage-sama there. That is in our page 1-7, our 对话, our conversation. Okay, we learned that before. Okay, number 4. あなたの先生は日本人ですか?
先生はシンガポール人です。
シンガポール人です. Thank you. Okay, not Singapura, that one is
You know,
Malay.
instead of Sensei wa, I wrote Karewa. That's correct. He is.
Yeah, can what?
Can
Can what?
Alright, he is.
Sensei wa, kare wa, both are referring to the same person, right? Yeah, okay lah.
Because I say he instead of saying Sensei.
Yeah, same. It's fine. It's totally fine. We need to be more flexible in this answering. Okay, next, number 5. They're pointing at the sunglass. これはハサミですか? いいえ。メガネです。Or the other way to say it is not sunglass?
これは
Oh, sorry, it is not scissors. They ask you, これはハサミですか? You know it's not a ハサミ, so how do you say it's not ハサミ?
これはハサミじゃありません。
Okay, ハサミじゃありません。Okay, いいえ、ハサミじゃありません。Okay? Both is same. Okay, number 6, there's a picture of a cat. Okay, これは何ですか? Okay, これは猫です or 猫です Both is fine, huh? You want to put in the これは also okay. Okay, number 7, they show a scissors. これはハサミですか? それとも傘ですか? ハサミです。Okay, very good. Someone calling? Definitely not mine. Okay. If it's urgent, you just take it lah. I will take a break.
Yeah.
Okay, so the main purpose of this question here is for you to understand what is soretomo. Soretomo is or, right? In English, we can just say or. So easy, right? Like apple or pear. But Japanese, there is no shortcut to say or. It's not so short. We have to say soretomo. Right? It's very long, it's very lengthy, but still have to use it as a or. Right? There's another way to say or also, but that one is higher level. So you all let's learn soretomo first. Okay? Yes. Yeah. The other way to ask or is more like is it pear, is it apple, like that? Is it pear, is it apple? Another way to replace or. Okay?
Another word to replace all is what?
Yeah, the one you haven't learned yet. But I'm just saying the translation for that is like, is this apple, is that pear? It's like,
so long
it's like pear, is it apple, is it pear? Yeah, something like that. Okay, next. Page 30 conversation refers to lesson 1 conversation. So, question 1. Okay. You need a break?
This person seems desperate.
Yeah. Okay. 田中さんは学生ですか?
はい、学生です。
Okay, he said, hi, 学生です. Okay, from the passage, how do we know? How do we know he's a 学生です? Which line?
Huh? Mine is not
I also write he's not.
He's
Sorry, the answer
I wasn't
to the
checking.
question
No. That's why I'm checking. Is it? Okay, so he is not a student. Okay. So how do you know he's a student? There's no way, right? Because
Sorry, I just created a own answer because I was too lazy to go and refer.
okay, yeah.
You made the whole class confused.
Yeah, I was looking at the evidence. Where is the evidence? Okay, so he is not. How do we know he is not?
He is an employee.
Yeah, because he say 私は会社員です。Right? いいえ。We can reject. We can say 学生ではありません。Or we can say いいえ、会社員です。Right? It's either you reject that he's a student or you say that he is actually an employee.
The reject one is
学生ではありません。Remember how to reject, how to say no, right? ではありません or じゃありません。
Yeah, I wrote Karewa Kashain this.
Yeah, that was okay, right?
There's a lot of answer to one question.
I mean, English and Chinese the same thing, right? There's more than one way to say.
True.
It's like I ask you, are you student? Then you can tell me, no, I'm not student. Or you tell me,
As
oh,
in he's
no, I'm
employee.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
employee.
okay.
It both is correct answer also.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Okay,
is.
next, number 2. リンさんは学生ですか?
はい、でも学生です。
Okay, リンさんは学生です。
Karewa
Okay, how do we know she is a 学生? How do we know? She say, yeah, she say, hi, so です。 Alright, so she agreed that she is a gangsei when she's asked. So she agreed. She agreed she's a gangsei. So yes, she is a gangsei. So the answer is just hai gangsei desu or hai so desu, whichever you
can.
Answers are very flexible, come on. Don't need to, don't just because I say gangsei, then I don't say so, then the answer can be so. I already mentioned so is just referring to whatever was mentioned in the question.
The limusan, the mu must use the katakana word.
Lim is not Japanese, right?
Oh, but then the li also.
Lim is not Japanese, right? Li is also not Japanese, right?
But the li and katakana and the hiragana is the same word. So I was thought.
No lah. That one is a foreign name. That one is a foreign name. Okay, let's look at page 37 conversation, which is our lesson 2 conversation about the name card, self-introduction. Okay, Lim-san no denshi mail no address wa nan desu ka? What is the question asking about?
What's your email address?
What is Lim's email address? Okay? So what is the email address?
Sakura@hougang.com.
Very good. She went for the full Japanese. Okay? So okay, very good. Yeah, Sakura @ right? Hougang.com. Right, she went for the full.
I wrote it in English.
Okay, can, that works. Okay, number 2. Lim-san no denwa bango wa nanban desu ka? Okay. Just tell me in English, we'll talk about numbers soon. Okay, it's in the middle of the name card, right? Okay, so how do we reply that? We just say that something the numbers, this. Right, the numbers, this. Right, the numbers, this. Okay, next number 5, part 5. So we translate all these words into Japanese. Come, we. Oh, very good. Watashi tachi. They. Kare tachi. Self-employed. I hear the correct answer. Don't be confident. Jie gyo. Gyo. Jie gyo. Yeah, there's an extra U at the back. Jie gyo. Eraser? Okay, how to write keshikomu?
Then she got 2 version one, right? I noticed.
Yeah.
Keshikomo is got the hiragana one.
Yes, keshikomu. Okay, I'll just write both in hiragana lah, huh? But the gomu is technically it's in katakana. If you recall, yeah. Yes, because it's gum. Right? But I'll just write all in hiragana for this one. Okay, next, scissors. Hasami, thank you. Hasami. Pen knife. This one got double A, double T, right? Kata. Right? So, it's written in katakana lah. Okay, let me write in katakana. Kata. Oh, yeah. Right, kata. I don't know if this R. Okay, kata with a long dash. Okay, kata. Next, stapler. Oh, very good. Well, it's not very hard to write. Hochi. Ki. Su. Hochikisu. Right. We learned last lesson. It is called Hochikisu because of the paper company, the stapler company in the US. Right. It's Hotchkiss. I never heard of Hotchkiss before. Dictionary. Jisho. Thank you. Jisho. Magazine. Very good. Zashi. A bit hard to write, huh? Zashi. Textbook. Very good. Kyokasho. Right, the second sho don't have extra U, Kyokasho. Not kyokasho. Not kyokasho. There's no like long O sound. Okay, so don't need to write the U.
This the sashi the in between you write the S It's different from when you write the su, right? The su. I mean, it's the same word, but then because this one you must write all the way at the bottom, right?
Zashi, double S, right? The S is following this one, right?
Yeah, but as in this same word, the C one, it's also for su also, right?
Yeah, so this one is small.
So we must write very, very small.
40%.
Oh.
Not that small, but 40%.
Same goes for the T also, right?
What's T? Yeah lah. That is pronounced as small 字. Okay, carry on to the next column. Back. Kaban, thank you. Kaban. Spectacles. Megane. Kagi. Oh, sorry, what did I give the answer? Okay. Chair. 椅子. Desk. 机. 机. Right, the 字 is big or small? 字 is big, big one. Okay, window. 窓. Door. Door. I forgot how to write door. Oh, this one. Door. Okay, cat. Neko. Music. 音楽. There's an on here. Okay, 音楽. English. 英語. Okay, 英語. Can So these are some of the common words. Okay, so yes, let's talk about lesson 3. But before that, you all need a break. Okay, then I'll go into lesson 3. Okay, vocabulary list for lesson 3. Yes, before that, let's talk about the appendix first. Yes, I just remembered. Okay, appendix A, let's talk about numbers today. Okay, so for Japanese counting system, there are multiple counting systems lah. So why there's multiple one? Because for example, things like the month and the day, we pronounce them differently. Okay, there are different readings for month and day, even though it's like 4th April. Okay, what? Right, so you see that in English, we don't say 4th or 4th. We say 4 April, right? So there's a name for the month. So in Japanese, the month is denoted by the number, but the number is read differently. So that people can understand that the number, like this number is pronounced this way, so that we can recognize that you are trying to say a month. So what do I mean by different number? So you can see on this right side, the hiragana. So for 4, we can say yon or shi. Okay? So what's the difference is, usually normal counting we say yon. Okay? However, for month, we say shigatsu. Okay? So this is specialized use for, you don't need to copy that, we will learn the month in a while. Okay, so basically we have this secondary sound to differentiate like what is the month and what is the day. Okay, to tell people one. Okay? So let's look at the counting system first. Let's repeat after me. Ichi. Ichi. Ni. Ni. San. San. Yon. Yon. Or we can say shi. Shi. Go. Go. 6. 7. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. Okay, so that was 1 to 10. There's no shortcut to memorizing it. Just have to go and memorize. If you recognize that some of them are similar to Chinese, then good for you. Okay, you can use that to memorize. Okay, and then our friend Nobel said don't have 0. Now I add for you. Okay, 0 we actually say day, but it is more commonly pronounced as 0. Like literally Z and ro. Right? Usually the modern people, we will say 0 for 0. We won't say day. Ne is really for like things like 0 degree. Then we say ne do, like 0 degree. So ne is mostly used for more temperature, for countable lah. If not, if your phone number is 0, just say 0. 0. Right? Just use the word 0.
Zero need to use katakana because
It's a foreign borrowed words, correct. 0 have to use katakana.
Huh? Lane. R-E. N-E.
Okay, 0. Okay, are we good? We carry on with the next part, the tense. Okay, if you see the Chinese characters in the middle, 11, 12, 13, right? You see the Chinese character there? So, yes, the counting system is very similar to Chinese, right? Literally, it means 10, 1, right? 10, 1, right? Ju is 10, Ichi is 1. So, 11 is 10, 1. So, Ju, Ichi. Right? Same counting system as the Chinese one, okay? So 12 will be Ju Ni, 13 will be Ju San, all the way until Ju Q. Ju Q, 19. Right, then we look at 20. 20 is the same as Chinese as well, right? 2 tenths. Literally, it means 2 tenths. So Ni and Ju, Ni Ju. Right? Ni and Ju becomes Ni Ju. Literally, it's the same as the Chinese way of counting. Okay, so 21, if you look at 21, it literally means 2, 10, 1. So 2 is Ni, 10 is Ju, 1 is Ichi. So it means Ni, Ju, Ichi. Ni, Ju, Ichi. Right, 21. Can Then 30 is just 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, right, 80, 90. Very simple. 9 tenths, 8 tenths, 7 tenths. Literally, they're just breaking down the number. They just put the number together only. Okay, then we look at the hundreds. So 100 is pronounced as hyaku. Pronounce after me. Hyaku. Hyaku. Okay, so hyaku just means hundreds. Okay, very straightforward. Do we say ichihyaku? Okay. I mean in Chinese we do say 100. We do say 100 very often. But in Japanese we don't really need to say ichihyaku. We just need to say hyaku, it is known as 100. Right? Hyaku. Then if you want to say 200, then 200. Right? Ni hyaku. Literally it means 2 and 100. 200. Right? Ni hyaku. San byaku. Then you look at the rightmost side, the English romaji. You see how come for 3 it can become B already. The sound from H, hyak, becomes B. Bya. Right? So sounds cooler San byaku. Sounds cooler. Yeah, sounds cooler than hyaku, right? So people will just sorry. So the creator of this language decided that if 3, if we change it to byaku, sounds cooler. So san byaku. Okay, so please be careful. It's not san hyaku. But
if you say san hyaku, people understand.
Still understand lah. But then the correct way is byaku. Okay. Yeah, then we look at the 6 and the 8. Ropyaku. Ropyaku. Right? But yeah, so if you mention, okay, hear me out. Roku hyaku, very hard to say. Roku hyaku, very hard to say. So the guy who invent say, I want to say something more cooler and something shorter. Ropyaku is the best they can go. Right? Ropyaku. Then for 800, hachihyaku, like a lot of, very hard to say. Right? It's like not very easy or natural to say. So you just change it. Hapyaku. Right? Hachi, then we just change it to hapyaku. This one all must memorize one. No, there's nothing it doesn't make sense lah. Has to just memorize. Okay? 300, 600, 800.
But it only applies to the
369?
hundreds only lah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, for now, for this 100, yes. Later, let's look at 1000.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on to 1000. So 1000 sen, right? Sen. We don't need to say ichi sen, right? Even if you need to say ichi sen, we will just say isen, right? If you need to ever say 1000, we will just say isen, right? ISSEN, isen. But usually very rare you need to say this lah. Usually when you say sen, people know what you're talking about. You're talking about 1000, right? Sen. Then ni sen. right? 2,000 is literally 2 and 1,000, so ni sen, right? 2 and 1,000. Then next will be san zen, right? So from sen becomes zen, so zen, san zen. Okay, please take note of the san zen. Alright, san zen. Then the rest is all sen already. But if you look at 8, right, it's not hachi sen. Hachi sen, very hard to say. So the guy changed it again. He said, I want it to be cooler. So hasen. 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 Okay, what? Easy to say what? Hasen. Like one breath. See, hachi sen. Your mouth move a lot more than saying hasen. So the guy who created the language must be very lazy. Okay? So please take note, it's not hachi sen, but hasen. Can so far okay? Any questions?
No.
Okay, let's move on to the one. Okay, this is called 10,000. So it's the same as Chinese counting system. They do not go to the million after 1,000. They will instead cut at the 10,000 position. So 10,000 we just call it man, right? So we have to mention ichiman for one 10,000. Right?
Must put the ichi lah.
Yeah, this one must put ichi. Okay, if you say man, because man can be a lot of things. It can be like satisfaction. It can be, yeah, so that's why you have to say ichiman to specify if you're talking about money or number. Okay, ichiman. Alright, so same, the 10,000 thing is the same as Chinese. So basically we will put our money comma at the 10,000 position. Right?
But is it like that? Like we go to below already the hyakuman, no? But I never say like ichi hyakuman, right?
Wait, we are not there yet. Wait for a while. Okay, so ichiman is 1 10,000. Then what about 5 10,000? We say goman. Right, literally just change the number in front. Goman.
So
Then-
this one applies all from the ichi all
Yes,
the way to
yes.
Q.
Then 8 will be hachiman. Yes, then 8 will be hachiman. 9 will be kyuman. 6 will be nanaman. Rokuman. Right, these are very straightforward. Okay, very straightforward. Then after that we have 100k, right? We will take reference from the 10,000 place. So whatever here we count normally again, right? So you can see we cut the line here. The next one is 10, right? So 10 10,000, 10 10,000. So it is Juman, right? 10 10,000. So Juman. Okay. Okay. So it literally means 10 10,000. Then the next one, Hyakuman, right? Hyakuman. So Hyakuman is 1 million already, but we don't have a specialized name for it. Okay, so we don't say like in English we say 1 million, but in Japanese we cannot say 1 million. Instead we will say Hyakuman. Hyakuman is 1 million already.
Yeah, but we don't say ichi hyakuman.
Yeah, we don't say same as the 100. You see the 100 we never say what?
110,000
Yeah.
is 1 million.
10, 100 and we don't say ichiju. Do you say ichiju like 110? We don't say, right? Like 10 we just say 10. We don't say like 110. Right? In Chinese we also don't say what? 10. We just say 10, right? 10百千. Right? 1. Okay? But 1 is the one that we need to specify is what 1. Right? Right? Okay, next. Then we have Senman. So Senman is 10 million. Right? Senman. So basically the front part we will just use whatever we've learned. So we learn like ichi, ju, hyaku, sen. Then of course after this Senman we cannot be like man, right? So we have to go to a new number already. So it's called ichi oku. Okay, ichi oku. It's not 1 billion, It's 10% of 1 million.
If you want to say this in yen, you will say like then yen.
Yeah.
Just add yen.
1億円. Yeah, 1億円. Okay, but I don't think you need to count until so big. Okay, so don't worry. Focus on until the 10,000. Because the domination in their dollar 10,000 is already our $100. You will bring $1,000 to Japan, man. As in, you will bring the $1,000 note to Japan, man. They don't even have 1,000 or 100,000 note. Okay, they only up to the $100 notes. So don't worry so much. I think you'll just need to learn all the way up to, until Ichima. Should be fine. At max, Juma. Unless you're gonna buy house, then maybe you need to learn Ichioku. Okay? But I don't think you'll even do it yourself lah. You'll probably ask the agent lah. The agent will translate for you lah. Okay? So don't worry so much about numbers. Just memorize up to Juma, which is $1,000 SGD. Okay? So the numbering system is the same. How do we put the numbers together? So in English and Japanese, it's a little bit different. So English, we cut the number at the 1,000, right? 1,000. Then we cut at million. Then we cut at billion, right? For Japanese, it's a bit different. We cut at the 10,000 position, as well as the what do you call this position? The 100 million position. Okay, so it's a little bit weird lah. So like English, we cut into 333 number, right? Japanese, we cut into 444 number. Okay, please don't ask me what's after oku. I also don't know already. In English, after billion is what? Trillion. Then after trillion is what? I also don't know. Trillion. Okay. We won't use until the number, so please don't need to know. Don't need to stress. We only need to know. Okay, if you are going to Japan for holiday, okay, we only need to know how to count until up to maybe here. Until here will be fine already. Yeah. Until Juma. Yeah. Because that is our up to here, our currency is already like $7,654. Okay, assuming one is over 100 lah. Okay, so learn until there is good for you to travel already. Nobody will use numbers bigger than that. Okay. Okay, so how do we put the numbers together? Let's look at this table. So 5,000, we just simply say go set, right? 5,000. Then 700k, we just simply need to say 70 man, right? Nanaju man. Nanaju is referring to 7 and 10. So 70 lah. 7 and 10 is 70. Okay. Then of course the next one, Yonsen man, right? Yonsen is 4,000 man. So 4,000 man, right? We cut the numbers by first four digit, right? Okay. So if you look on the screen here, the first 4 digit is our how to pronounce them normally. Then after the first 4 digit, the next one will be our man. So we just pronounce this one first. So priority, for example, this is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,000, right? So 4,000 in Japanese is Yonsen. So Yonsen, everything behind will be man. So Yonsen man. Straightforward. Same as Chinese lah, the counting. Exactly the same as Chinese. Okay, let's look at the other one. So 11,000. Okay, 11,000, we don't say 11,000. We have to draw a line at the 4,000 mark. We have to draw the line at the 1,000 mark. So whatever in front is man. Right, whatever in front is man. So in this case is ichiman sen. Ichiman sen. Okay, so ichiman sen is 11k. Okay. It takes a while for you to know, to convert lah. Singaporean Chinese are quite easy, I would say.
I want to say 1,000 yen, is it 10 yen like that?
Yeah, same yen. Yeah.
Only at Ichiban.
Yeah, I'll talk about money in a while. Let's talk about number first. Okay, money, wait. Don't be too ahead. Okay? You haven't memorized the how to say the number, you have to memorize how to say money already. Money in a while. Okay, it's not pronounced as Y-E-N also. Okay? Okay, next one, Junima, right? So you can see the first 4 numbers we just ignore them first. We look at the line. Everything after the line we read as per normal. So 12 is Juni. Right? 12 is read as Juni. Ju is 10, ni is 2. So it's literally 10, 2. So Juni man. Right? That will be our 120k. Juni man. So this conversion will take a while for you to calibrate yourself to understand lah. Okay, it will take maybe about 1 year.
That's the one about the Ichiban sen, because it's like 1,000.
Okay, Chinese Singaporean, we are very lazy people. We will always say this as we won't use 1. Singaporean Chinese will never use 1. They will rather use 10. So we will say 11,000. But did you know that is a very wrong way to say? Chinese correct way is 1,100, right? We don't say 11,000. It's just a Singaporean thing. Okay, it's a very Singaporean thing. Just like American, they don't say 1,000, they say 10 hundreds. So it's a very lazy thing for them. Okay, they can count up to hundreds, but maybe they cannot count up to 1,000. So for Singapore Chinese, we cannot count up to man. We just 11,000. Right? This is a very lazy way, but Japanese, they are not so lazy. They put in the effort to say 1,000,000 sen. Right? So this one non-negotiable. You go there and say 1,000,000 sen, they'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? That one is very Singaporean Chinese. Okay? Next, I think the rest of the numbers is too big. I don't want to go through them also.
That's why it's very confusing. So you see, 1 is 1,000,000, then they say 1,000,000, then the cent at the back.
Yeah, what? In Chinese we say 1,100, same. 1,000,000, 1,100, same. So why is it confusing? That's just because you learn.
You're like saying that means 10,000 plus 1,000.
Yeah. 10,000 plus 1,000, literally it means like that. Right? 1 is 10,000, then cent is 1,000. So it's just, in English we will say 10,000 and 1,000. Okay, it's like, okay, think of it in English. 1,100. You will say 1,001, right? Yeah. Or 1,000, or you say 1,100. Same also.
So if you want to say 1,001, so it will be like cent.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll get to that stage. Wait. Okay, let me throw out some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So let's start counting from here. 56 is literally 5, 10, 6. Right? You pronounce it as 5, 10, 6. So go. I write it in English for you. Go, ju, roku. Easy. Next, 4, 5, 6. So this 4 is 400, right? So 4, 156. Okay? Next. Then now we have 3,000. So 3,456. That's how we say it. In Chinese, same thing. Same thing how we say this in Chinese as well. Then next. Then this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is our fourth one. So fourth means this is 2,000. Right? So 23,456. That's how you're going to say the number. How you're going to read out this number. Right? Then of course the one over here, we just put it here, it becomes 12,3,456. That's how you say the entire sentence. Okay, so let's do a little practice. I have your phone numbers with me here. I just need you to write out the first 6 numbers. I want you to say out the first 6 numbers. So I rather you all practice writing first, then you read out to me. I'll give you 5 minutes.
First 6 numbers.
This one as in thousands or what?
First 6 numbers of your phone number.
Means we must write the Jew and all this work, or we just writing the number only.
You can write this one, then you just need to know how to read back to me. I will be listening. I won't be looking at how you write. Okay? I want to make sure you know how to count. Verbally know how to count.
The last 6 number.
Yes, first 6 number. First 6
First
number.
6 number.
First 6 numbers. If you want to give the full phone number to your classmates also can. But I told you already, first 6 number is the most important one. You all will likely use up to 6 numbers only. Okay, so first 6 number. 6 numbers will do already. If you don't want to give your phone number also can. You can use any other 6 numbers. But please let me know what numbers you use. Okay. So first 6 number, first 6 numbers of your phone number.
Hello，他讲 6 number，你是8个后
没有啦，你看。
She want to challenge herself, okay lah, I don't mind.
No.
Tell the whole class her phone number
He
also, I
never
don't mind
read.
also.
He never read my things.
That's also wrong.
First 6 number
First 6 number.
你才 never read.
Give me first 6 number already. You go to Japan, you will not use more than 6 numbers.
Then you don't read. I'm gonna read this one. You don't see this one.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
Correct?
好像这是他不住。
Don't argue, don't argue. Don't argue.
That's how we talk. Must test the limit 嘛。
Provoking each other. 谁在今晚有去沙发？
地上是我朋友。
Be good. If you are good and you need to go toilet, you can use now. Use the time now to go toilet.
Yeah, cause for this one, right?
Yes.
12 month, right? Then
Yeah. If it's not 12 months, then you.
Then if I use a normal, what is it? Then what?
No, there's no more this one line. So basically, this two is under month.
Yeah, so I must put Hachinada.
No, you need to. What is 87? How to say 87 here?
Oh, so in Korea, that's not like thinking, huh,
Yeah.
Hachijunada.
Hachijunama is correct.
Oh, okay.
So you need to say 87, 87 right? So it's Hachijunama. Like 87万, right? Yeah. So we try to see the same thing, right? Is it too cold? I can turn on the aircon.
Oh, this is here, Ghana word, so is it?
Yes. And the hundreds, the numbers are all here. Here.
What is Jew, What like Jew?
JYUU. Jew. JYUU. JYUU. Jew.
我不没读是 JUU 嘛，所以 correct spelling is JYUU 啦。
Yes. JYUU. Jew.
JYUU is Jew then UU, is it?
Huh?
Okay, I can't read.
One more time.
Wait, J.
JYU then U.
JYUU. So the JYU is Jew.
There's no JYU, Jew like what? Ja, Jew.
Yeah, 这个啦。
Oh, this is the same also.
Same as JYU. JU.
Oh.
So some textbook they will say it's JYU. Some textbook they will just say JU.
Oh, so still this one plus the U lah.
Yeah. Jew. But not the same, JYU and JU.
Oh.
Same pronunciation. Anybody have trouble? Oh, okay.
Then the Pia2 is all like that also but the
Yeah,
the
Pia,
normal
yeah,
two lah.
PYA lah.
The
Yeah.
normal two lah.
Yeah. Okay, finish ready? Wow, okay. Ian, you okay? Almost done, okay. Okay, wait a while more. Okay, Kunze.
Yeah.
Yes, can you give me your first 6 digits?
82미만 미센 800구
Okay, very good. 82니마. Then 니센. Then 800. And then the last number is just a 5, so go. Right, literally just go. Okay, great. Next, Cecilia.
요준요만 산젠
Oh, so you use the last 6 digit, okay. Okay, 44 man, right? 44, 44 is just 44, right? 4, 4, 10, 4, right? 44. Man, 3000, yes, 760. Right, 60. 60. Alright, so basically, let me just give you all the number. This is saying 8222805. This one is saying 443760. Okay, so 60. So 60 simply means 60, right? However, if we just say 6 means it's 6, right? So there's a difference. Then 66 will be 66. 66 will be 66. 66. Same as Chinese, okay? Same as Chinese. 66. 6, 10, 6. So that one is 66. Alright? Okay. So if you are okay, then we move on. Sorry. Wow, say so fast. Okay. 7千。wow, I'm lost. 7800. 16. Right. Okay. Okay, very good. Come, Jinkun. Okay, then next person, Nobel. Okay, Nobel can stay first. Okay, Q Ju Yoman. So fast. You have a 2000, right? 2000. 484. Right? 810.4. So 810.4 is 84. Right? 84. Very good. Okay, so this one is 942484. Okay. Jinkun, you okay? Okay. Never mind, Ian can go first. Come, Ian.
Very confused with my answer.
It's okay, try. I will correct you.
807만
Okay.
6,200
6,200. 60. So your answer become like that. That means you bump up one digit, all your numbers, you bump up by one digit. Okay, so basically, right, so we cut the number at the 4th position here, right? So, okay, wait, here. Okay, this is what I heard lah, okay? So, that means she bumped up her numbers all by one extra zero. Okay? So, the correct way to say your number is, okay, so let me erase, I think, okay. This is your number that you want to say, The first thing is we look at where is our first 4 digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 digit. Then we cut in the middle. Everything here belongs to man. Right? First 4 digit is, we have their own names. But the one behind the 4 digits, in front of the 4 digits, that one is man. Right? So we say 87 man. Okay, 87 man. So 8, 10, 7 man. Okay? Then we break down this one. 6,000 will be 6,000. Right? 1,000 we just say 100. Okay? Don't need to say 100, right? Just say 100. Then last 2 digits is together one, right? This is 6, 10. Do we need another number? No, it's just 60, so we don't need to say anything. So 60, stop there already.
Unless provided the last one is not a zero.
Yeah, there's no digit behind, so yeah, unless it's a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, then we have to say the number, the ones. Okay? Okay? You can understand this table? Okay, so you can take some time to try other numbers at home. If you need help, you can text me, ask me whether it's correct to say so. Okay. Okay, okay, that will be all. Let's talk about the. Oh yeah, still got him Okay, come, sir.94万5,000 555 Wow, the number so sweet. Yeah, 51. Okay, so his number is 9455551. Okay, so same thing, the first 4 digit we just look at 94. So 94 is Q Yon. Right, first 4 digit is Q Yon. So Q Yon man. Then after the 555, we separate them. Right, 5,000 go sen. 500 go hyaku. 50 go ju 1 ichi. Right, so just break it up only. So 94万5千551. Right, so slowly we'll get used to all these numbers lah. Okay. If you're in Japan, the most you'll hear is probably the 1,000 because 1,000 is $10 ma. So if you go for dining, you'll be charged like $10 plus. So the most you'll hear is 1,000. So sen, then after that the behind part also very common also. So man is when you change money, right? $100 note, etc. etc. Or you go rent car, then $100 plus. Then after that you go dining, probably only until 1,000 only lah, until cent only. Okay, so you need to know. Okay, let's talk about the yen. So yen we don't say yen in Japanese I know in English we say yen. Okay, the y is actually silent, so we just say n. Okay, n. So for example, I want to say 94万 n. Right, we pronounce as n, not yen. There's no ye. There's no ye sound in Japanese so we just say en, n. Right, so 94万 n. So 100 will be, for example, if it's 500, 500 n. 500 n. Right, 500 n. Then it's 5 yen, 5 n. 5 n. We don't pronounce the y sound. There's no y sound in Japanese. Okay, 5 n. Not 5 yen. There's no yen. Okay, 5 n. 5 n. It's just really en en sound. Okay, please take note Then how to write the logo? Honestly, I don't know how to write. I think it's a Y with double, yeah, like that. Yeah, 1000 yen. 1000 yen. 100 yen. 1万円. You have to say 1万. You cannot say 万円. Right? 1万円. 100 yen, 1000 yen, that one is okay without saying the 1. Yeah. Then 10 yen also okay. 1円 also okay. Right? Okay, number and money should be no problem. Okay. Great. Time and day of the week. Let's talk about this. Okay. Let's focus on the o'clock first. Okay, the hours first. Okay, let's repeat after me. 1時 1時 2時 2時 3時 3時 4時 4時 5時 5時 6時 6時 7時 7時 8時 8時 9時 9時 10時 10時 11時 11時 12時 Right? This G is simply like, in Chinese we say like 点 1点 2点 3点 4点 Right? It's like in Chinese we say 点 Right? So G just simply means o'clock. Okay? In English we just say o'clock. Okay, so of course there's no like AM or PM. So I will talk about AM or PM in a while. Okay, so how to ask what time? Right? In Chinese we say 几点 Right? What time? So in Japanese we will say 何時 何時 Right? So if you want to ask what time is it? 何時ですか Very simple, right? Yeah, 何時ですか That means like what time is it? Okay, what o'clock is it? Right? Then you just say the timing. Okay, what's so special about here that I want to emphasize is, look at 4. It's not yon. It's not she. It's yo. It's another special sound that it wasn't spoken of just now. Right? It is yoji. Right? Then for 7 and 9, we are using the alternate sound, right? For 7, we don't say nanaji, we say shichiji. jiji. Right? Then for 9, we don't say QG, we say kuji. Right? So we're using the alternate sound. But however, for number 4, we are not using the alternate sound. We are just using a new way to say. Instead of saying yonji or say shiji, we just change to yoji. I don't know why, but this one, the creator wants to just make it harder to learn Japanese. Okay, so please, you have to memorize this, no choice. Okay, have to memorize one. If you're okay, we move on to the minutes. Okay, so minutes, the most basic is FUN. Pronounced as hun. Remember, F is not F sound, it's H sound. In the middle, okay? Hun. Okay, hun. So hun, but then you see the first one is, for 1 minute, is ippun. Right? Not ichihun. Right? Why don't we say ichihun? Because ichihun sounds so weird, very hard to say. Ippun sounds cooler and easier to say. In one breath, ippun. Ichihun, then it's like, wow, you take 2 breaths, you have to go up and down. Right? Ippun is just literally very easy to pronounce. Okay? So, the next one, nihun. Nihun. Right? Then it's like not nippun. Nippun sounds nice, but I don't know why they don't use nippun. But it is nihun. Right? HFUN. So you need to memorize which one is use P, which one is use H, use F. Okay, so this one no choice. Next 3 minutes. 3分. 3分. 4分. 4分. 5分. 5分. 6分. 6分. 7分. 7分. 8分. 8分. 9分. 9分. 10分. 10分. Okay, so we stop here first. Okay, so you can see the 1 to 10 minute is like a, wow, what's the pattern here? Why is it like FUN and then PUN, like so mixed up? Yeah, it's like that. Okay, so I also don't know how to help you memorize better. Just it's like that lor. Okay, the later half, the odd numbers are just using FUN. The later half, the even numbers are using PUN. But then the first half is different. It's the other way around.
It's just when you're writing, it's just without the small circle.
Yes. But however, pronouncing is a bit more. Yeah. Even if you make the mistake, right, it's okay lah. Japanese people will not laugh at you lah. Okay. If you say like it's supposed to be lokun and then you say rokuhun, nobody will laugh at you lah. They know what you're trying to say. People will know what you're trying to say. Okay. So don't need to be so stressed about this. Of course, the best is you can say the correct one lah. If you cannot, it's okay to just butcher it lah. Just 随便, okay? Just go with it. Okay, so until 10 minutes, okay So basically the reading follows the original one. The one we learned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are using the first one, not the alternate reading. Using the first reading. Okay? Again, for minutes we use the first reading. The hours, the o'clock, we are using the second reading. So do you realize that if you want to say 7:07 is 7時7分, right? I want to say 7:07, right? It's 7時7分, right? It's like it's not 7時7分 or 7時7分. No, it's actually a mixture. So because of this, it's very difficult for Japanese learner to memorize and also notice that they are different. Okay? But if you can remember, then good for you, very good. If you cannot remember, don't bother about it too much. It's okay to just like 7時7分. People will not laugh at you. They understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? But they are different because Japanese people, they want to identify, they want to hear that, oh, this number is, we are referring to the hours, that number you are referring to the minutes. Okay? Of course, best is you can say both differently. If not, just stick to 7時7分. Nobody will. 7:07. Okay, for 9 also, for example 9 hours is 9時. For minutes is 9分. So it's 9時9分. Right? If you mix up and then you say like 9時9分, okay, nobody will laugh at you lah. Or you 9時9分, nobody will laugh at you also lah. They know what you're trying to say. Okay, but please take note the differences in the number counting. Okay, carry on with 11. 11分. Right, remember 11 is 11. Then 1 is already 1分. So we just need to change it to 11分. Right, 15 will be 15分. 15分. 20 will be 20分. 20分. 25 is 25分. 25分. Then 30 minutes will be 30分. 30分. Or we can say 半. So 半 is like, you know, in Chinese we say 3点半. Right? So 半 is like half. Okay, it's like half. Yeah, so 3時半. 3時半 is 3:30. Means half of 3 o'clock lah. So 3:30.
So we don't say 30分了, we say 3時半.
3時半, yeah. We don't need to say the 30分. Think of it in Chinese. Think of it in how you say it in Chinese. It's the same. Right? We don't need to say like 3:30. We can just say 3 o'clock and a half. Or in English we say 3:30 lah. Right? In English we will say 3:30. So the half is like 30 minutes past 3. It's the same lah. So 30 minutes past 3 versus 3:30. It is the same way to say it in Japanese. Okay, so just the half is 半. Okay, carry on. 35分. 35分. 40分. 45分. 50分. 55分. Then the question here is 何分. Right? Usually you will not use this lah.
How many minutes?
Yeah, 何分 is how many minutes. But usually you won't ask how many minutes, right?
南京分部.
Like you go up to someone, you just tell them, like what hour, what minute. What is
Like,
it?
asking what time is the bus coming?
Yeah lah. So if you want to ask what time the bus coming, you can ask up to the minute. But if you're asking for a general schedule, like when are you going to the restaurant, then you won't say 何時何分行きます go out. You won't be like so specific, right? So 何時 is already good enough. Unless you need to know the minutes, then you can ask back 何分. Right? Okay, minutes and hours. A lot of things to memorize lah, but no choice lah. Okay, let's talk about the other one. So these are days of the week. Days of the week. Okay, let's start with Sunday. Sunday we say 日曜日. 日曜日. 月曜日. 月曜日. 火曜日. 火曜日. 水曜日. 水曜日. 木曜日. 木曜日. 金曜日. 金曜日. 土曜日. 土曜日. Then how to ask what day is 何曜日. 何曜日. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't make any sense to you at the moment. Like yeah, the Chinese character, right? It literally means like sun, moon, water, fire, wood, gold, and earth. Those are elements lah. Elements of the what do you call it? The Chinese, the yin yang and everything.
But this is really easy, right? The 火水木金土.
To Chinese it's easy lah. But then how you know that the 月 is 月字? How would you know? Like so you have to memorize the 月字曜日. You have to memorize the 卡曜日. Then you have to memorize the Japanese name of all those elements. Okay, so this one is a bit difficult for Japanese learners to memorize. Sometimes they get mixed up, especially Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those are the hardest to memorize. Okay, so this one no choice. You have to try to memorize it yourself. Okay, the more you use it, like the more you talk to somebody about it, then the more you can remember lah. For me now, it comes to me very naturally. 卡曜日 is Tuesday, 木曜日 is Thursday, 金曜日 is Friday. Come to me very naturally right now lah. So that one is more of an experience thing. Don't beat yourself too hard if you cannot remember properly lah. I know the easiest to remember is Sunday lah, 日曜日. That's the one the easiest one to remember. Okay, so these are days of the week. In Chinese we say 星期一, right? So we just recycle the 星 and the 期, then we'll just change the number. But this one is a bit more complicated. We have to we are recycling the 曜日, but we are changing the elements.
Does the car means fire doesn't mean?
Yes, the car means fire.
So the sui is water also.
But it doesn't literally mean water. Water is not sui.
Mizu.
Mizu, yeah. Sui is, okay, there are different reading. So, one kanji, mizu, right, it can have many readings. When we put together with kanji, we pronounce it as sui. When it is alone, we pronounce it as mizu. When it's alone by itself. So, there are some words they have up to 10 different readings. Okay, so that one is part and parcel of Japanese learning lah. Okay, but so when you see it here, doesn't mean that next time you see this word, oh, it's pronounced as sui. No, not really. Yeah. Okay, so by alone it's pronounced as mizu. There's also many other readings lah.
Just now you say you want to talk about the clock. How to tell whether it's PM or AM.
Oh yeah, good question. But that one I think go to the textbook will be easier because they will talk about how to mention time. Okay, for now just learn the o'clock first. The AM and PM later in the textbook. Okay, let's talk about month first, month and day. I just want to clear the appendix, then we can focus on the textbook. Okay, let's go on to the next page. Yes, I know it's very intense today, but don't worry so much. I don't expect you to memorize them. Use the appendix to refer. The more you refer, the more you are familiar with how it's said lah. Okay, Monday and month and a day. So month, let's go for month first. Right, January is 1月 1月 2月 2月 3月 3月 4月 4月 5月 5月 6月 6月 7月 7月 8月 8月 9月 9月 10月 10月 11月 11月 12月 12月 Right, literally is the counting system, but we are using the alternative sound. So if you look at 4, 7, and 9, they are not using yon, nana, or q, right? They are using the alternative reading. So this is for months. Months, they are using the alternative reading. So please take note about that. If you say yon gatsu, people will not laugh at you, they will understand what you're trying to say. But at most they will just correct you. Hey, actually it's shigatsu, not yon gatsu. Right? Same for the month of July. It's not nanagatsu, but shigatsu. Right? So it's very common for Japanese learners to make this kind of mistakes. Okay, but it doesn't mean that they cannot understand you. They know what you're trying to say. Maybe they might correct you, maybe they might not. Right? If you can remember, good thing. Cannot remember, never mind. Okay? Okay, then we look at the days. The days is the most, I would say it's the most, it's the F one. Okay, right, you look at the kanji, the Chinese character, very easy, right? Right, 1, 1日, 2日, 3日, like 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day. Then you're thinking like, oh, must be 1日, 2日, 3日. No, it is, for the first one, first of the month, 1日. 1日. Okay, 1日 is first of the month. Second day of the month, 2日. 2日. 3日. 3日. 4日. 4日. 5日. 5日. 6日. 6日. 7日. 7日. 8日. 8日. 9日. 9日. 10日. 10日. Yes, so we stop here first. Yeah, so you see day 1 to day 10. Wow. Not even using the counting system, right? Exactly. Yeah, so this one is the bane of Japanese learning. A lot of Japanese learners hate this a lot. I also hate it a lot. I will be very honest with you, for the first 3 years I was learning Japanese, I cannot go beyond 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, I cannot remember already.
You talk to me after the 11.
Yeah. 10 I remember because 10 is the anime character's name. So I remember it very hard. Okay? But 6, 7, 8, 9 I cannot remember.
6, 8,
Honestly I cannot remember. If I cannot remember I don't say already. If I cannot remember I just don't say. I will just take out my calendar. Just point to the day. Right? So yeah. So after 5 probably still okay lah. But after 5 is like what the hell? Right? Cannot remember already. So this one no choice, have to memorize. So this is a special reading for calendar days. Calendar days. We will also use it for example, how many days period. Okay, for example, 3 days period. We will say Mika kan. Kan just means period. We will learn it again later, don't worry. Okay, so basically this is for counting calendar days as well as period, duration days. Right? So have to remember, have to memorize. Yes, sorry. This is not optional. If it's optional, I wouldn't be teaching you already. I don't want to confuse all of you. So, but yes, this is mandatory. Yes. So yeah, please avoid saying calendar days if you can. But if you avoid, that means you don't practice. Then you won't remember already. So try lah. Okay. Then 11 to 30 is very easy. I just want to focus on 14. Let's look at number 14. 14 is pronounced as Juyoka. So this yoka is come from 4th day, right? So they recycle Juyoka. Right? Can you imagine they don't want to use this Juyoka and then they use the other reading Shi?
They reuse
Yeah, Shi is die, right? Like in Chinese we don't say 死, right? 死. Same thing in Japanese. Shi is die. So we try to avoid saying Shi for number 4. Especially for days, for months. Okay, for month we say Shigatsu, but for days we try not to say like death day lah. We try not to say Yonichi or Shinichi. Right? So instead we use Yoka. So for the 4th, for the 14th and the 24th, we will always end with Yoka. Yoka. And then you look at the 8th day. It's Yoka. Right? You'll be very confused. Yoka sounds the very same, right? To you it sounds the same. But it's actually different, right? Yoka and Yoka. Can you hear the difference? Yoka. Right? One is a long O sound, one is a K, double K sound. Right? So yeah. And then if you think that is the end, sorry, please look at number 20. Please look at 20. 20 is Hatsuka. Hatsuka. Yes, I don't know why they like to do this. Hatsuka. Okay, so 20th is not Niju Nichi, right? So easy. Wow, Niju Nichi. Sorry, it is Hatsuka. Okay, there is a reason why lah. So basically, for age, right? For age, for example, 1 year old is like 1歳, and 2歳, 3歳, 5歳, right? The age all the way to 100, 2歳. Then 20 we don't say 20歳. We call it special age. So 20 we call it hatachi. Okay, age 20 we call it hatachi. Hatachi. This is for age 20. Okay, we don't call it nijunichi. We use niju. We don't say nijunichi. We say hatachi. Hatachi means age 20. Right? So why is 20 so special? Is because it is their coming of age. It is the age where Japanese constitution determines that one person has become adult. So to them it's a very important age. So 20 have become a very important number to them. So the calendar day 20 will naturally have also a very special way of saying. Right? So that's why hatachi becomes hatsuka. Hatsuka. Right? So the ka is already the day already. So don't need to repeat a nichi. Don't need to say hatsuka nichi. No. The ka is already day already. Okay, so yes, the calendar system, no choice, we have to memorize them. Okay, try your best. Or avoid saying it. Okay, then how to ask what day? We say nannichi. Nannichi. Okay, then how to ask what month? It's just nangatsu. So for example, I ask you your birthday is what month, what day? Nangatsu, nannichi. Okay, why do we say gatsu first? In Chinese, we say the month first, right? Year, month, day, right? In Chinese. Correct? Year, month, day. That is in Chinese. Same as Japanese. They also go by the year, month, day. Then for English, we are going by day, month, year. Opposite. Okay, so Japanese follow the Chinese way of arranging the dates. Okay, for now we never talk about year, but year is at the front. Let's talk about only the month and the day. So in this case, for example, our national day is 8 August, right? August is what month? 9 August. Right? So 8月, right? 8月. Then 9 is Kokonoka. Right? This is pronounced as Kokonoka. So 8月9日. will be our way of saying the dates in Japanese. Right? It's the same as Chinese, right? 8月9日, same as Chinese, just that the 9日 is not as easy as just Kyunichi. It's not 9 is not as Kyunichi. We have to use a special name, Kokonoka. Kokonoka. Right? If you use Kyunichi, okay lah, give it to you lah. The Japanese learner, if the Japanese native don't correct you, then okay lor. He don't laugh at you, then okay lor, good lah. It's like sorry my bad Japanese. Okay. Any question about the month and day? No question. Okay, let's write our birthdays then. 2 minutes, your birthday. Tell me in Japanese. Your birthday. I will write it here so that we can celebrate together. If you need to go toilet, just go. We are taking a break at the mall, so. Everybody okay? Birthday done already? Eat done already? Okay. We wait for her to be back and we start. You have no plans for tonight? After this, go to Gardens by the Bay. Don't have. Thanks for joining me on a Christmas Eve. I also got nothing to do. Nah, I just want to finish the lesson by Chinese New Year because I'm merging a few classes together. It's not no head count, then you need to wait, then they also need to wait. So if I finish all around the same timing, then it will be the best lah. Nobody need to wait for what also. Okay, welcome back. They are all done. You have your birthday, month and day?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, let's go with the first one, Mr. Jin.
7月15日
Okay, 7月15日. Very good. 7月15日 is correct. Okay, I will just write here. Okay, next. Sorry?
12月16日
Okay, 12月16日. Okay, very good. 12月16日. Happy birthday to you, although it's like 9 days late. 8 days late. Okay, next one. Nobel?
5月28日。
28日. Very good. 5月28日. Well, you all haven't kena the first 10 days, or the 20 day, or the 14 day, huh? Haven't kena yet, lah. Okay. Okay, great. Kunze?
10月3日。
Okay, kena. 10月3日. Okay, thank you. 10月3日. Very good. Okay, next. Cecilia?
9月8日。
9月8日. Very.
As in 8.
Yeah, 8日. Right? 9月8日 Awesome. Okay. So answer is 10, 3. Okay, the last one, Ian.
12月21日。
wow, even nearer. Happy birthday to you. 3 days ago. Okay, so very good. 21日. Only 2% for the special dates. 3 and 8. Okay, so you need to memorize that for your birthday, if you need to say to somebody. Okay, the rest I think is very simple. Only the September one, please, is 9月, right? For the July one is 7月. So please remember those special alternate reading of the dates properly, Wow. Happy birthday to both of you in December. Okay, let's continue on with useful time expression. Yes. You're okay with learning more stuff? Your brain still got capacity? If cannot, I can go on to the lesson already. I can throw the appendix to the next lesson also. Okay, so this list is basically telling you how to say today, tomorrow, the day after, yesterday, and the day before. So you can see on the first one, ototoi, ototoi, kino, kino, kyo, kyo, ashita, ashita, asatte, asatte. Then every day will be mainichi. You can think of this mai as every, like May. In Chinese we say 每天, alright? So nichi is just like day, 日, right? So every and day. So yeah, nichi is like day, 日. So mainichi is 每日, every day. Okay, it means every day. Okay, mainichi. Simple? Okay. So asatte is 2 days later, right? The day after tomorrow, so 2 days later. So do we need to memorize this? Yes. Yes, we try to memorize this. Ototoi, kino, kyo, ashita, asatte. Okay, next one. The morning, we say asa. Asa. Right? Morning is asa. So when we say ototoi no asa, it literally means the asa that is related to ototoi. That means the day before Monday lah. Sorry, the day before morning lah. Okay? So that means the morning that is 2 days ago. Then you see today morning, this morning, it's not kyo no asa meh? No, it's actually kesa. Okay? It's not kyo no asa, it's kesa. Okay, kesa. So kesa is this morning. It's a special way to say this morning. Alright, kesa. This morning. Okay? Next, we look at afternoon. So afternoon is, we say hiru. 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 Right? So the yesterday, today, tomorrow morning, we just literally say kino no hiru. Just need to say the yesterday no something. Right? Same as Chinese, we say like 明天的早上,明天的晚上. Right? Same as Chinese. Literally it means tomorrow's apostrophe s afternoon. Tomorrow's afternoon. Alright? Okay, next for night. Ototoi no ba, kino no ba. So for night, the translation is ban. Ban. So this ban, as you can see, the Chinese character, it means 1. So it means like night. Okay, evening or night. Okay, so for tonight is a special reading. We don't say, like morning we say kesa, right? But at night we don't say keba. Instead we use komba. Komba. Right, komba means tonight. Yeah, so if you recall, good evening is konbanwa. Yeah, so konbanwa, komba. So every night will just simply be maiban. Right, every night, literally it means every and night. Right, every night, maiban. Then we have the weeks. So 2 weeks before we say sensenshu. Sensenshu. Okay, shu just means week. Sen just means last week. Right? In Chinese we say we say 前周 lah in Chinese. We say 上一周,前周,前周. So you can think of it that way lah. Okay? Or we can just say 2个礼拜前, which is 2 weeks ago. So if you are lazy if you can remember sensenshu, you can just say 2 weeks ago. right? But that one I haven't learned yet, okay? So next. Last week is Senshu. Senshu. Konshu. Konshu. Laishu. Laishu. Saraishu. So Saraishu, right? It's like Raishu already, why not Laishu? They're like, no, let's change it to Saraishu. So you can see the character, the Chinese character, it just literally means again coming week. So which means like 2 weeks later lah. 2 weeks later. Okay, so Saraishu. So every week, right? So shu is week, right? So every is my, right? So literally just put it together. My shu. Right? My shu is our every week. That one straightforward?
Yes.
Then how to say every month? Oh, sorry. The one is the next part. Okay, so for month, we also use the sen thingy. Okay, but instead month, it means 月字. If you recall just now we talked about calendar month. It's 月字, right? It's 月字, but now it becomes 月字. So please take note of the differences. 月字 and 月字. Right? So please take note, it's not sen 月字. Right? 月字 is only for the calendar month. If you want to say the month before, is using 月字. It's a little bit confusing, but you will get there. Just have to memorize. Use it often. Okay, so everything is the same as the week. I will not talk about it. Let's talk about the every month. So every month is not like my 月字. It's not my 月字. It's something special. So you see the yue, right? The moon character. It is pronounced as ski. Ski. So every month becomes my ski. My ski. So there's multiple readings to the same Chinese character in Japanese. So it's very confusing. So the one, what character, what sound, the one you need to go higher level, then I can explain to you. For now, just take it that every month is pronounced as Mainski. Please take note of this. If you go and tell people Mai Getsu, then they're like thinking, what is Mai Getsu? Okay? Next, year. Year is even worse. Right? They don't say sen nen. Right? I mean, nen is year. N-E-N, right? Nen. Nen refers to year. But the year before last, that means 2 years ago, they don't say sen nen. Instead, they use ototoshi. Right? Ototoshi is 2 years ago. Then last year is kyonen. Kyonen. Then you look at today. You go all the way up to the first. Today is kyo. Kyo, right? Then how come today is kyo? Then last year is kyonen. Like doesn't quite make sense, right? Then unfortunately, yeah lah, it doesn't make sense lah, huh? So last year is kyonen. This year becomes kotoshi. Kotoshi. Then you look at the month and the week. Like this week, this month is konshu kongetsu. Why not they just konnen? They want something new. Kotoshi. Right? Out of nowhere, I don't know where they get this word kotoshi from. Alright, so no choice ah. Yeah, correct. Only that one is recycled. Only that one they recycle. Yeah. Only that they recycle. For the rest, they don't recycle. Okay? Otoshi, kyonen, kotoshi, they don't recycle. So unfortunately. Then every year, that one very easy. Mine. Okay, that one very easy. Okay? So we look at the bottom part, the asterisk. You can see ban is the same as yoru. It's literally the same lah. The Chinese character is like saying one and yu. Right? It's the same. So you can say yoru. So for example, tonight, you can say konban. Or you can say kon. You cannot say kon yoru. There's no such thing. You have to say kyo no yoru. Yeah. There's no kon yoru. But literally, kon and yoru is the same. Ban and yoru is the same thing lah. Then number 2, asterisk number 2, nen is the same as toshi. Okay, so for example, in this case you can see the kotoshi and the ototoshi. So that one is why the toshi came from lah. Toshi literally means a year of age or something like that lah. Okay, so that's why it's interchangeably in a sense, but not so interchangeably such that you can say dai nen change to dai toshi. No such thing. So we cannot say dai toshi. Doesn't make any sense. We have to say dai nen. Okay, unfortunately lah. Okay, then I will not talk about the next page. Let's go all the way back to our lesson 3.
I got a question.
Yes.
So just now you mentioned about the format of the date is year, month, and day. Then what about 5 year?
Yeah lah. 2025年 how you count normally is the normal lah, the number. They just add a nen at the back lah.
Okay.
So for example, this year is 2025, right? 2025年 2025. Okay, Okay, let's go on to lesson 3 vocabulary list. Let's talk about this one. Yes, the calendar, the dates, the time, all are very, very hard to memorize. And it seems like there's a lot of things to do at the moment. I'm looking at things already. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of things to memorize. Don't worry so much. I will not be testing them anytime. But it's good to have it at the back of your mind. Because when you go overseas, you go to Japan for work, for holiday, you all might need to use it sometimes. So it's good to memorize them. But if you don't remember, don't pressure yourself. Don't think of it, wow, so much things to memorize, wow, Japanese so hard, then you give up on learning Japanese. Yeah, I think Japanese is a very good place to go. Japan is a good place to go. The language is not very hard to learn. It's just that there are this kind of nuances sometimes. Very annoying. No choice. Okay? So at the start, you can have a reference sheet somewhere. A cheat text, a cheat book. Okay? Lesson 3, vocabulary. Vocabulary, let's start with, repeat after me. Koko. Koko. Soko. Soko. Asoko. Asoko. Kochira. Kochira. Sochira. Sochira. Achira. Achira. Kochi. Kochi. Sochi. Sochi. Achi. Achi. 教室。教室。お手洗い。お手洗い。トイレ。トイレ。受付。受付。事務所。事務所。郵便局。郵便局。部屋。部屋。アパート。アパート。玄関。玄関。美術館。美術館。駅。駅。バス停。バス停。No, I never pronounce the U, it's silent U. Next. 国立。国立。図書館。図書館。Right, so 国立 just means state established. Right, so national basically. 国立 just means state established. That means it's established by the state, by the government. Right, so which means national. Right, 図書館 means library. Library, so 図書館. So literally, 国立図書館 is national library. Okay, next. 国立。国立。博物館。Oh, very good. You pronounced first time correctly. Very good. 博物館. Wow, my other classes they butchered it very badly. Okay. Haku something I cannot butcher it myself. But I think this class pronounced very well. Okay, 博物館, very good. So basically, 博物館 just simply means museum. Okay, it just means museum. Okay, so national museum, state established museum. Okay, are we good? Let's continue.
Kokuritsu is like national.
Yeah, 国立 is state established.
State established. So if I just pronounce this word, doesn't mean anything.
No.
So I must pronounce the whole word, then
Yes.
it means national museum.
Yes. You go around and ask national day.
National Day.
Later. Don't wait. I will talk about it. Why you all like to jump the gun? You all haven't memorized this one, then you want to jump to the next stage already. Wait, calm down. We'll talk about that in a while, okay? Okay, next. National University of Singapore, NUS. So you pronounce it as Singapore. 国立大学. Right, 大学 means university. 大学 means 大学 means university. So 国立 is state established. So Singapore State Established University, which means like National University of Singapore lah.
But there's an off there, why don't have a like no or something?
The off is just English lah. In Chinese we also don't say the off, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, so it's just English at the off. You should ask English, not ask Japanese. You see, you ask English, how come you did off ah? I also don't know.
Why cannot put no? Singapore no 国立大学.
Can also. It just simply means the 国立大学 related to Singapore. But there's so many so there's so many. I mean NUS took the name first lah. That's why the other state established university cannot take the name anymore. Okay. Next SMU. Singapore KA 大学. So KA simply means 管理经营. Yeah, it just means management lah. So
I find
management.
the direct translation for management.
If you're talking about complaining to upper management, then management, right? No. This is like running the business, that kind of management.
Yeah.
Yeah. Business management.
Business management.
Not the management people. That one is management people, that one is different meaning from the management business management. It's two different meaning. Okay. If you want to talk about the management people, the people up there, we call it kanbu. Okay. It literally means the inner cabinet.
So like let's say you got a management degree, you can say that this KA.
Yeah lah, KA degree. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to talk about the management people, the one sitting in the board, the one is called kanbu. Literally, the one is the people that are the stakeholders. Okay. The one is management in English. So yeah, management in English has two meaning lah. One is managing the business, one is the people managing the management. Okay, NTU. Nanyang. Rikko. Daigaku. Okay, so this one is literally NTU. Like Rikko just simply means like how do you say that? Like it's not technological. It's more like it's like academic, technologic academic kind of meaning. I mean, 理工 in Chinese also same thing. Okay.
If you want to say shortcut NTU, does it like what NTU?
Yeah, NTU.
Just write the three letters NTU.
Yeah. So it's A, N, T. Okay, this one you have to pronounce as Chi E. So NT is like NTU.
Oh.
Yeah, NTU. Then the U is just the.
EN is
Yeah, I lazy to write the. You can't. NTU. Can. Okay, this chi is another special way to write already. Okay, it is not just CII. It's a small. Okay, this one is a small e. Honestly, please don't complicate things. Okay, don't complicate things. NTU. Okay, the chi is another. There's a special way to write it. It's CHI, but the e is written smaller. And it's written in katakana, not hiragana. I don't think you guys just know. Okay, next, 動物園。動物園。植物園。植物園。So, okay, so what the difference is, N is just a park. N just means a place, a park. Okay, it just means a garden, it means a park. 物 simply means like, you know, 动物, like 物, like literally items, like things. Right? So it's like 动物园, 植物园, yeah. So the 不自然 has no meaning. It just literally means like things, garden. So at the same thing, do doesn't mean anything also. If you say 动 also doesn't mean anything, right, in Chinese. So you have to say the 动物自, which means animal. Right? Animal park is a zoo lah. Flower park is a zoo lah. It's a botanic garden lah. Okay, then next one. Koko. うち会社電気電話車テレビ ラジオ。ラジオ。デジカメ。デジカメ。So it's just short form for digital camera. Okay, digital camera, short form digicame. Alright? Or you can just say camera. Yeah. But unless you want to say this, camera is camera lah. Camera. Right? Digicame just simply means DSLR. Okay? Next, 靴。靴。パン。パン。果物。果物。新聞。新聞。財布。財布。Very good. You never pronounce the F sound. Very good. This class, the reading very good. 国。国。仕事。仕事。名前。名前。場所。場所。アメリカ。アメリカ。インドネシア。インドネシア。ドイツ。ドイツ。ブランド。ブランド。20歳。20歳。番号。番号。Alright, so you learn 20 years old over here, right? 20歳。Okay, next page. どこ。どこ。どちら。どちら。どれ。どれ。どの。どの。どっち。どっち。おいくつ。おいくつ。何歳。何歳。So the difference between おいくつ and 何歳 is just that おいくつ is more polite. It's like saying どなた and 誰。Alright, 何歳, like literally if you ask it, it's like in English it's like saying how old, how old, how old. Then おいくつ is like, may I know your age? Your age please?
You must use the word in front of the.
Yeah, O lah. The O is the polite marker also lah.
Also, I'm going to say any, just say
おいくつですか? Right? Same as 何歳ですか? Same. Okay, 何歳 is just like a bit less polite lah, but still can use. Okay, 何歳ですか? Still can use. Okay, next, number. Number. いくら。いくら。と。そして。そして。ドール。ドール。サイ。バン。Okay. そして and と we will talk about it in a while. They are just the grammar that we learn. Okay, let's go on to lesson 3, identifying a place. So previously we learned kore and kono, right? That means like this and that. Now we learn here and there. So here and there, very easy. We just simply need to say koko, soko, asoko. Okay? So koko means here. Soko means there. Asoko means over there, even further. So what is the difference? Koko is I can see, right? I can see I'm here. I'm here, so I can see. Soko is over there. I can see, but it's over there. I can see, okay, over there, soko. Then asoko, wow, it's damn far. It's over there. I cannot see, but I know it's in that direction, right? Asoko. Alright? So in Chinese we say 这里,那里,那里. Right? Yeah. So over here they say over 10 meters we use asoko. It differs from people to people. For me is I cannot see, then I say asoko. I cannot see, I use asoko. Yeah. Okay, next. The examples are. So the first one is 教室はここです. So literally, previously we learned, right? We learned 私は something, right? So は is like is, right? So 教室 is classroom. So classroom is the subject here. The subject is classroom. So what about the classroom? Classroom is ここです is here. Right? So the classroom is here. Can? Next. number one, お手洗いはここです。お手洗いはここです。So toilet is ここです。Toilet is here. Right? Number two, 受付 is reception. So 受付はそこです。Right? そこ is there, right? So reception is there. Right? Reception is there. Number three, 駅はそこです。駅はそこです。So station, 駅 is station. So station is there. です。Right? Station is there です。Number four, バス停はあそこです。Right? あそこ is over there. So the bus stop is over there. Okay? 国立図書館はあそこです。Right? 国立図書館 is over there. Even further. Then you want to ask where. Alright? So where, just simply change it to どこ. So ここ、そこ、あそこ、どこ. どこ means where. Okay, then you just reply そこです。Over there 咯。Okay
Okay.
Number two, also very easy. Okay? When we want to say this way, that way, that way. So we just use こちら、そちら, and あちら. Right? This way, that way, that way. Right? So we just use こちら、そちら、あちら. So very simple. Okay? So let's look at the example. 社長の部屋. 社長 is company president, right? CEO. Okay, CEO の部屋. That means the room belonging to the CEO. Right? That means the CEO room lah. So CEO room is こちらです. Okay, why don't we use そこです? そこです is like, 哦，在那边. But you want to direct somebody, okay? You want to be like, oh, is that way. It's 在那边,这边,那边请. Right? If you want to be like way pointing, you want to direct people, we use こちら、そちら、あちら. If you want to just state that it's there, then we use ここ、そこ、あそこ. So that is the main two differences.
No here. No here.
Huh?
Shachu, no here. Here.
Do you understand what's here? Huh?
What's here?
Room, I just mentioned.
Oh,
I just mentioned room. So basically, 社長の部屋 is the CEO's room. The room related to the CEO. So his room. Okay? So we also use こちら、そちら、あちら for a lot of things. Okay? Number one, they are more polite expression. Of course, yes, because you are way pointing instead of just saying, over there, over there. You are saying, it's this way. Right? It's that way. Right? It's more polite. And then I want to talk about number four. Right? They can be used as more polite expression for この人. Right? 人 is person. 人 is person. この人 simply means that person. Very rude, right? Wow, that person, that person. Right? Is it very rude to say in English? It is, right? So instead of saying, wow, that person, we want to be more polite about it. When we are referring to other person, we can say そちら. Okay? That means that person. そちら, right? We can refer it to that person. So it's way more polite than saying, wow, that person, 那个人, right? We are just saying like 这位, right? 这位, this person. Right? So it's way more polite. So こちら is, it can be two way. It can be two meaning. One is this way, one is this person. Okay? This gentleman here. Okay, it's way more polite. Okay? So we also use it when we are in a business meeting. For example, my side is こちら. Okay, I don't want to say 私 all the time. I have a group, I have a team of people with me. Okay, my manager, my supervisor, my CEO, they are all sitting on my side of the table. So if you want to say something that representing the company, こちら, right? You are こちら. That means like you can say こちらは something instead of saying 私は something. Like こちらは. You're representing yourself to your company. Then if you want to say the other party, you cannot just target somebody and say, oh, あなたは. Very rude, right? And you're only targeting one of them. You're not targeting the entire side of the table. So if you want to target the entire side of the table very politely, we just say そちらは. そちら. Right? That means your side. Your side of the table, your side. Is it okay? Something like that. Is your side okay? My side says something. Okay? So we use こちら, そちら, あちら quite often as well. It's a very polite way to refer to my side, your side. refer to this person, that person, refer to this way, that way, way pointing. Okay, example. トイレはこちらです。Toilet is this way. Toilet is this way です。Right, so toilet is this way. This way is the toilet. Okay, next, number 2. 国立博物館はそちらです。So the national museum is that way. Right, そちらです。That way. Okay, number 4. 玄関。玄関 is front door or front entrance. 玄関はあちらです。That means like, oh, it's that way. It's over there, that way. Of course, you can say あそこです。It's fine. But if you are doing service, if you are doing a service work, you want to direct people, you say あちらです。Okay, number 6. こちらはシンガポールの炭酸です。Right? こちらはシンガポールの炭酸です。So literally, you're introducing this person called 炭酸。Right? So you want to say, oh, this you don't say like, oh, this person is Tan. You will be like, this gentleman here, right? This like okay, こちらは that means the person near to you is Tan-san from Singapore. Okay, it's way more polite to use it that way. Then we want to ask which direction or which way, we will say どちら. Right? どちら. Okay, let's look at the table below. So the table below has all the summary that we have learned so far, summary of all the waypointing and location and this one, that one. Okay, please use this one. Then you might be thinking, how come the last one Ben never talk about it at all? The direction. こっち、そっち、あっち、どっち. That one is basically こちら、そちら、あちら、どちら, but the root version. The casual version. Okay? It's like I ask you, where the toilet? こっち. Right, it's like very casual, right? It's like, wow, 我跟你很熟 I'm very familiar with you. I'm very close to you. Right? So this one is for people of your own age, your own level, or people younger than you. Okay? Then you can use こっち、そっち、あっち. Okay? Otherwise, usually we will stick to こちら、そちら、あちら. Any questions? No. Let's look at number 3. 田中さんはお手洗いです. Okay. お手洗い is washroom, right? So 炭酸 is in the washroom, but we learned previously in the first lesson, right? 田中さんはお手洗いです. So it literally also means 炭酸 is toilet です. Right? In your understanding should be that he is the toilet. Then it's a bit rude, right? No? It's a bit rude, right? So yes, I will say this example is not the best example. Okay? But we can still use it. Okay, what do you mean by can still use it? Let's look at example 1. 私の家は東京です. Uchi is house. Okay, so my house is Tokyo. That one doesn't sound wrong, right? Like literally your house is inside Tokyo, so my house is Tokyo lah. So that one is okay. For big place, it's acceptable, it's understandable. Like your house belongs to this big place. But when it's a small place like toilet, it sounds like he is the toilet. Alright, so that one is a bit inappropriate. There is a better way to say it. We will learn it in 3 weeks or 4 weeks time. Okay, we will learn the proper way to say that this person is in the toilet. Okay, for now, just take it as this something something this is usually for big place. Okay, for bigger objects. Like, oh, my car is currently in Tampines. Okay, then you can say 車は Tampines です. My car is at Tampines. My car is Tampines. Right? So, next, number 3. 先生は教室です. Then this one means the teacher is the classroom. Number 3 will literally means the teacher is the classroom, which means it's not a very good way to say also lah. Okay, but however, let's look at the 4th one. シンガポール国立大学は can't reach this. Right? Can't reach this. Which is makes sense. Right? NUS is can reach. Like the both of the place, can reach is NUS. NUS is can reach. Right? Both are already A synonymous. That means they are already like known. Everybody knows, it's common knowledge that they are both there. Right, that one is okay. But for smaller place, we don't really quite use it lah. Then let's look at number 7. 空港はチャンイです. 空港はチャンイです. So airport is Changi des. Correct, right? I mean airport is at Changi ma. So 空港はチャンイです. You're telling somebody, oh, the airport is Changi. Right, that is okay. This context is okay. Okay, so other than the first one and the third one, Okay, the first one I mean the Tanaka Sawa Otea like this. That one not good. The he is the toilet. Okay, that one is not good to use in this context. Okay, next I want to ask where is something. Okay, I want to ask where is something. We can say doko or we can say dochira. Right? So we ask for location. Okay, so when do we use doko? Doko is when, wow. For example, right now we're at Tampines, right? You want to ask something in Orchard, then we use doko. Okay? So when do we use dochira? It is only used when you're nearby the place. For example, currently we're in Tampines. I want to ask where is Tampines Mall. Then I will say dochira desu ka? Like which one is it? Which way is it? Okay, so doko is really for something that is far away from you. Dochira is for something that is nearer to you. Or rather, you're just clarifying the final direction of it. Or maybe you're just clarifying which building is it. Right? Then that is dochira. Right? Both is polite. Doko is polite. Okay? But however, dochira is used when you're nearby a certain place. Okay? It's more used when you're nearby a certain place. Can Okay. Let's look at the answer. Watashi no kaisha wa Hougang desu. So my company is Hougang. So understandably, like your company is in Hougang lah. Okay. Watashi no kaisha wa Nihon Denki desu. So my company is Nihon Denki. Right? So dochira means like what direction. It can also means which one. Okay, which one is your company? So you can say the name of the company as a reply as well. So it depends on the context. If the person asks you in front of the building, then you ask you dochira desu ka? Then you like kochira desu. Okay, if you are far away and then the person use dochira, it's probably meant to ask like which one is your company, like what name is your company. Okay, so dochira is very universal use. Okay, if you want to specifically ask what is the name of your company, we use the word namae. Right? So, kaisha, you look at the example in the paragraph, anata no kaisha no namae. Your company's name. Right? So, literally in Chinese we say 你的公司的名字. Right? So, we use 2的. Right? So, there's 2 no. Which means the name related to the company and the company related to you. So, which means my company's name. Okay, understand?
Actually, how do you differentiate when you use a particle between using no or
One more time.
when you use the particle, you use the no or the wa.
Wa is subject marker. So whatever is in front of wa is the subject, what we want to talk about. No is the possession, to show possession, to show relationship. Okay? You okay or not? Because this one, by now you should know already, the differences between no and wa. It's not that similar. Later we will see another very similar one, wa and ga. Both of them use very, very similar. Can 不要笑我. Okay, if you need to, please revise all the recording videos. Okay, number 4. ここは郵便局です. Alright? So, ここ is here, right? So, here is 郵便局です. Okay, so this is something something. Okay? Example 1. あそこは駅です. Over there, あそこ is over there, right? So, over there is station です. Right? Over there is station です. We can also be polite, and we can also say, number 2, こちらは先生の部屋です. So over here is teacher's room. Right? So you can use ここ and こちら interchangeably. Okay? Before we go on to the next page, we use ここ or こちら, but we cannot say これは. Okay, if you want to say the teacher room, here is teacher room. You cannot say これは先生の部屋です. Because if we say これは先生の部屋です, the translation is this is teacher's room. Not here is teacher's room. Okay?
Can we say Achira wa eki desu?
Why not? Can what?
Also can
Yeah, that's what I meant. I say we can changeably. You okay or not? If it feels like you haven't been listening to what I just said. I say can be used interchangeably. But then こちら will be more polite. Right? 不要笑我可以吗? I was like, I just said that a few moments ago and then you asked me the question. Okay, next, the question, okay? ここは玄関ですか? So we add the ka, it becomes a question. So you're clarifying whether this is the entrance. Okay, so はい、玄関です。Alright, or so です。So means basically you are agreeing to whatever was replied in the previous question. Okay, いいえ、お手洗いです。Alright, so no, toilet です。Okay, it is a toilet. Okay, for this one, okay, just Osoko and Kochira can be used interchangeably, just showing that this is something, this is something. But we cannot change it to like korewa or kono, right? Because we want to say here. The emphasis is on here. Okay? I also give the example already. Korewa kyoushitsu desu. This is classroom. Koko wa kyoushitsu desu. Here is classroom. Right? This is classroom versus here is classroom. There's a bit of difference. Right? Although both is like to you is very similar. But when the sentence become longer, it has a very significant difference. Especially when somebody asking you the question also.
So when we use Kochira, or this is like a location, like a place that then we use Kochira. And when you say the other one is this is a classroom, you're not telling that this is the location of the classroom.
Yes. You're just like introducing, oh, this one is just classroom. You're not saying here is the classroom. So the emphasis is not here, but rather what is the classroom. So for example, the question can be like, what is here? Then, this is the classroom. Okay? Or maybe sorry, not even what is here, like what is this place? Yeah. Then people say, oh, this is classroom. Then if they ask you, what is here? Here, the emphasis on here, then you say here is classroom.
Like, what is this place? Then I will say Kochira.
Or somebody asks you where is classroom, then you say, here is classroom.
You say Koko.
Can Okay, number 5. これは日本の車です。Right? Same thing I told you before. This no, basically, we put A, no B. That means whatever that is B is related to A. So, 日本の車, that means the car related to Japan. Okay, car related to Japan. So, in this case, you can also tell, right? Oh, that means this car is from Japan. I mean, in Chinese, we say the same thing, right? 日本的车. That means it doesn't have to be made in Japan actually. It can be like, oh, it can be imported from Japan. It can be made in Japan. It can be designed in Japan. Right? So technically the translation here, the car made in Japan is not the most accurate. It just means the car is affiliated somehow with Japan. But we don't know how. Okay? But the most common thing that we can tell is of course the car probably made from Japan. Made in Japan. Okay, Example 1. それはアメリカのテレビです。それはアメリカのテレビです。Right? So that is, それ is that, right? So that is America's TV です。That is.
But then you never say made in America.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But then if it's an American brand but it's not made in America.
Yeah, that's what I meant also. That means this is not the best example to say made in somewhere. It just means that this B is affiliated to A. Then you have to guess that it is made in A. That's why I say this is not the best way to say it is made somewhere. Alright? So it doesn't necessarily mean made in somewhere. You have to make the connection yourself. If the person tell me, in Chinese we say America 的电视, 美国的电视, what can you tell? Nothing, right? It just means that the TV is related to America.
Then how would you say it is made in America?
The one advanced grammar. Okay, I don't want to teach you now. Okay? Don't think so far away first. Okay, for now, just know this no can also mean made in. Okay, so if you need to say something like, for example, you drive a Honda Civic, oh, this one Japan car, right? Nihon no kuruma, right? That you don't need to tell people, oh, this one made in Japan. You just tell them, oh, this is Japan's car, right? So don't need to say so much. Oh, it's Japan made. Okay, so yeah, it already has a bit of made meaning, but the other party need to tell that, oh, this is made in Japan, right? Next. We have this location question, doko, right? So, doko no something. That means the something related to doko. For example, I say, doko no kutsu. Kutsu is shoe, right? So,
talk about this one number 4, isn't the Watashi no Saifu was Singapore?
okay, sure. Let me go back. Number 4. Watashi no saifu. Saifu is wallet. So, wallet related to watashi. My wallet, right? Then let's go on to saifu, the second saifu. Saifu related to Singapore. That means saifu related to Singapore, right? So, let's look at this particle wa in the middle. So I told you before, wa just simply tells you that whatever is in front of it is the subject. Okay, subject is like whatever we want to talk about. Me, my wallet, dad, the car. Okay, whatever we want to focus on in this conversation. Okay, that is our topic. So watashi no zaifu, my wallet, is the topic. So wa Singapore no zaifu. Then it is the fact. The second half is the fact. So the fact, it is a Singapore's wallet.
So the subject has to be in front of the top.
Yes, for Japanese, the subject is always in front. And how do we know the subject? The wa. The wa will tell you that it is the subject. Okay, so whatever we want to talk about in the whole sentence, our main character in the sentence will always be the subject, the one in front. The main character of the subject. Okay, so Singapore no zaifu. So my wallet is Singapore's wallet. Okay lah. If I say until like that, you probably also know that the wallet probably made in Singapore lah, or buy it from Singapore lah. Okay, it can be buy from Singapore, it can be made in Singapore, it can be a gift from Singapore.
Also in this sentence, it can be like not very specific lah.
It's not very specific. Yeah, it just say the wallet got relationship to Singapore lor. It's like in Chinese we say the same thing mah. 新加坡的钱包. What can you tell from that? Nothing. You can guess that it's made in Singapore, it is bought in Singapore, it is somehow related to Singapore lah. Okay, then number 5. これはどこの靴ですか? Right, so これは, the wa is the subject, right? The subject is これ. So これ is that. This. So that means we are talking about this thing. This, whatever thing is in front of me, is my main character. Okay? So this, どこの靴ですか? 靴 is shoe, right? So shoe related to どこ, which means I want to know like where this shoe is connected to. So in this case, we can reply, New Balance no 靴です. Right? So it means like, oh, this shoe is from New Balance. This shoe is belonging to New Balance, or is related to New Balance. Okay, to give you an example. Okay, now. Okay, let's look at number 6. これはどこの車ですか? Right? So これは this, right? This is my main character, is my subject here. Okay? どこの車? That means car related to どこ. That means where, right? So we want to ask like where this car is affiliated to, where this car is connected to, what connection this car have to what country, right? So we say ドイツの車です, right? Car from Germany, or German's car. Then Honda no 車, that means the car from Honda, or Honda's car. We can't be sure if the car is made in Honda, made from Honda, so basically it's very vague. It's just like literally telling you that this car got connection to Honda, but don't know. It's made there, bought there.
Can I say like Honda no, then Nihon no? Can you say not? Like say it's Honda, also from Japan.
So what are you trying to say?
Like say both Honda and Japan in the same sentence.
Then 日本の Honda の車, right? 日本的 Honda 的车, right? Yeah. So basically, car belonging to Honda, Honda belong to Japan, right? So you need to think from the big picture, then you slowly shrink down to the smaller item, right? Okay, next, the notes not so important. Let's talk about the additional notes too, below that. Okay, so we have 3 examples here. これは日本の本です. Right? これは日本の本. So the hon is book, right? So hon related to Nihon. That means the book related to Japan. Right? So you can see the translation here. This is a book on Japan. This is a book made in Japan. We cannot be sure what it means. So there's 2 meanings. Right? Somehow the book is related to Japan. Okay? Next. これは日本語の本です. We know 日本語 is Japanese language. Then, so it must be a book about Japanese language, or the book that's written in Japanese language. It's very vague. It can be either of the 2 translations over here. Right? Book about Japanese language, or a book that's written in Japanese. We don't know which one, but somehow the book got connection to Japanese language. Okay, very vague. Just like in Chinese, we say 日本语的书. It can mean the book is Japanese language book, or it can mean the book is written in Japanese language. Okay, very vague. Next, これは日本人の本です。Right, 日本人, jin is person, right? So that means the book belonging to Japanese person or the book about Japanese person. Can you see the translation? It is very vague, it can mean two things. Okay, so how do we specify what is the meaning of what? It's really by the context, right? By your body expression, by your context. Like how are you introducing this item? Right? Okay, you okay? Yeah, it's very confusing. Okay, we are finishing soon already. Just control it. So the summary here, basically, あなたは誰ですか? So 誰 is just more casual than どなた. Okay, for politeness, we use どなた. Okay, for 名前, right, we use this thing called お名前. Right, you see the second bolded text. お名前 simply is a more polite way to ask for a person's name. お名前は?
That's not the one, the O something.
Yes, the おいくつ. That's number 3. Right, number 3 we ask for age, right? We say おいくつ, which is more polite than 何歳. Right, 何歳 is casual, おいくつ is more formal to ask for what is the age. Right, then we just reply the age. Oh, 34歳です. Right, oh, I'm 34 years old. Okay, 歳 is just like 岁 in Chinese, same age, it just means years old. Then number 4, どこですか? Right, あなたの国. So あなたの国 is like your country. So your country is where? Literally the sentence here says your country is where. Or if you want to be more polite, you can use お国. Right, お国はどこですか? Right, that means your country, your humble country is where. Right, so both is the same question. Next, for work, we can also use the お仕事. Right, お仕事は何ですか? Means you want to be polite about asking a person's work. Okay. Then number 6, wow, still have control so much. Number 6, どこ is just where. The one mentioned before already. Number 7, okay, 会社の名前. Alright, so how many no can we use in a sentence? Honestly, there's no limit. Chinese, there's no limit, right? Our third has no limit also. So really, あなたの会社の名前. So you think of it like your, like you, company name. Your company name. Right? Your company's name. So you can use up to many no. But just that have the understanding that you have to be something big, then belong to something smaller, then belong to something smaller, more specific. Right? You cannot write like small to big. It must be like big to small for the no. Don't know whether you understand. You cannot say like okay, Tokyo no Ikebukuro. Okay, Tokyo no Shibuya no cafe. Okay, you can say this because it's big to small. But you cannot say cafe no Shibuya no Tokyo. It doesn't make any sense. Right? It's like saying cafe the Shibuya the Tokyo. It's like doesn't make sense. But if you say Tokyo the Shibuya the cafe, then it makes sense, right? So if from big to small. Okay, next number 8. あなたの家はどこですか? So we learned this already just now, どこ. Number 9. If you want to ask about number, we just need to say 何番, right? 几号, what number. Okay, literally it means what number. Then number 10, the reply can just be the number, des. Right, literally it's just the number, des, the answer. Number 11, if you are asking for price, we just need to ask いくらですか? いくら is the way to ask for how much money. Okay, it's not how much, it's just how much money. It's only used for money. You need to ask how much money.
So is this a polite way to ask ikura
Yes.
desu ka?
Yes. いくらですか is a polite way to ask for money. How much is it? Okay. Then you see the reply. 新聞は1ドルです. 新聞は1ドルです. So newspaper, 新聞 is newspaper, right? So newspaper is $1 です.
But then Japanese you say it's like 1yen.
Huh?
1 yen like yen lah.
No, I'm talking about dollar. Yeah, 1 yen. 1 yen.
Yeah, but this doru is the
Dollar.
the foreign way of saying it.
Dollar, Singapore dollar.
Yeah, no, but then they say in Japan they won't say doru, right?
No lah.
They say yen lah.
No lah, yeah lah. Yeah. Okay. The do here is just to help you explain to your clients, your Japanese friends who are in Singapore lah. Okay. Then let's look at this thing so shite. This is what we want to learn So shite means and then. Okay. So basically right, the question was Shinbun to pan. Right? Shinbun to pan. So this to is like and, right? So Shinbun is newspaper, pan is bread. So newspaper and bread. So Shinbun to pan. So your reply had to be for 2 items. So for the newspaper is $1, and then for the bread is $2.
No need to say the sono
Yeah, it's optional. I mean, it's in front of you already you both know what you're talking about. Right? So 新聞は$1です。そしてパンは$2です。So そして is just like and then. It's just connecting 2 items that you want to say together. Right? It's like we can also say like now you're in Tampines. So して later you'll be in Hougang, for example. Okay, so it's just to connect 2 sentences together. Okay. One thing that I want to point out is to ask for name of country, we use doko or dochira. We don't say nani. You don't say like nani kuni. No we don't say nani kuni. It's very weird to hear that. It's like 什么国家. Okay, in Chinese it sounds okay. Because Singapore Chinese, we always say 什么国家. But in Japanese we cannot say like nani kuni. We have to say like doko no kuni. Doko no kuni. That means like 哪里的国家. Right? We have to say doko no kuni. We cannot say like 什么国家. We have to say nani no kuni. Like 哪里的国家. Doko no kuni. Like where country. Where country. Okay, other than that, I think the rest.
Then like
Desu ka? Doko no kuni desu ka? Yeah. Okay, that's about it that I want to talk about today. Sorry for overrunning 10 minutes. Lesson 3. Lesson 3 homework, the extra sheet. I know there's a passage at the back. Okay, the passage we haven't went through yet. We can answer that in class next week. Okay, so just skip the passage. You can do everything else except the passage. Go to the back. One more. Okay. Oh, no passage. Okay, very good. So lesson 3 passage, it will be in lesson 4. Okay, then I'm not so worried. You can do from page 5 all the way to page 8. Yeah. Okay, it's a long weekend. I'm not going to see you next week, right? I'm not going to see you next week. So you all can slowly do it. Write the answer out in hiragana as well as romaji. In case you don't know what you're writing, then at least you can still read the romaji. Okay, so practice writing both. Okay. If you want to clarify how to